Hello there, chat. Let's get started. Right away. As you can see, I've already started playing music because we're back. I forgot to load mods. We are not back. One moment. We will soon be back. There we are. We are now back, chat. In that comment. Thank you, Sol. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, hold on, chat. I was going to download a mod that... there were two mods that I was going to download. One was... There's a defense die retain glitch. I didn't even know it was a glitch, but I'm getting a mod to fix that. And then the other one was... God, what was it? Ah, yes. Just something to fix Shy Face's thing to always angry, because we can always wait for it. This will just speed up the stream a little bit. So yeah. I'm not sure what that would be called. I think it's like always wrath or something, always angry. Why is there a mod called Enemies Always Win? Oh, hold on, let me pull this across. What is this? Fixed a bug where the player could win clashes. It is no longer possible by any means. Brilliant. Brilliant. There's also one called Ruina 101, How to Read, which is, right. Okay, Right, chat, one moment. Okay. Let's quickly reset. Wait, why did I need to explain what I just closed Steam down. You could probably see in the bottom there. I closed Steam down and then only to have to reopen it to load mods. Anyway. So that's Defense Retain Fix and Lazy Enemy Winning Dice Hard mod. What an incredible, incredible title for a mod. Anyway, let's get started. See how this goes. So the good thing about this is now I don't have to worry about, you'll have heard me muttering to myself quite a bit about, oh, we need to be careful of the overflow here, and this will fix that. Because now I won't have to care about overflow because the defensive dice will just retain. So if I initiate the defensive dice beforehand, I'll still get to use them. Okay, so here... We can just do that to clash them all, I believe. It's annoying, but at least we didn't get one-sided. Oh, I forgot. Streamer forgets to hold down the A key once again. Right, there we are. This should, in theory, always be angry now. Brilliant. Okay, so we no longer have to wait for that, because that was eating into our attempts quite a bit. Combat prep here. Sharpen blade here. Sharpen blade there. Hopefully they don't go next. I was just waiting for the angry face to change, and then I realized, wait, it's not going to do that. I would hope it doesn't do that. I've got a mod to stop it doing that, so... You know, it would be rather awkward if it did change. Something will have gone drastically wrong there. Right, clean up that. Actually, no. No, I don't want to take as much... I want to avoid taking as much damage as possible, so this is the way to do that. Brilliant. Right. So yeah, apologies everyone for the tutorial video not getting out too quickly. Once again, Kiwi is just a little bit ill, so has been unable to make the thumbnail. I'm sure she's getting around to it eventually. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, because at this rate I'm gonna have to make the thumbnail, and I'm not very good at making thumbnails. Okay, let's get meal going. Okay, you're the only one I have to defend against here. Actually, what I can do is just sharpen blade that. You'll get to me first, and then fierce onslaught then. Just to try and kill. Brilliant. Can I see any crazy? Yeah, so I was talking to somebody who's slightly further ahead with this, and they're just doing it for their own enjoyment. And they've advised me as soon as we get into the next act, just rush straight for the puppets and pick up that one page with the counter die on it, because, yeah, it's very good. Right, here we go. Staggered, brilliant. Staggered, brilliant. I love the Calamity track. Yeah, OST, that's what you call it. Such good songs. Or, I should say, pieces, I think. I think that's the technical term for instrumental stuff. Also, hold on, my camera is too far that way. Across a bit. Okay. Cutting myself out of shot, that's interesting move. Anyway, now it's time for the real thing. I can release every single star at the city encounter. Okay, so... Fair enough. Fair enough. How are you doing today? Doing good, thank you. Oh, I forgot to send in Malkuth. Whoops. Yeah, I've just, I mean, for most of the morning... Honestly, I stayed up quite late last night. Just... gaming, frankly. I wish I had a better reason for it, but no, I was doing nothing at all. And then I played some Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead in the morning, which I was pretty happy with. I really need to... I've been thinking about it more, and I think I really want to make a video estimate. Do I always roll the highest value on dice? So, the ruling with Maximin is, if it is a stage we have done before, I will allow myself to use Maximin. Here, we have not done this before. No Maximin. That's the ruling. It was just we were spending hours on the same attempts over and over. So we're just doing it like this to stop RNG being the sole determinant here. That, I don't think that should have triggered there, but okay. So as you can see right now, my hands are here, so I'm not holding down any keys. How's it going? I mean, first attempt. So we've only just gotten to the part where things have actually begun. This onslaught on you. You are the one I want to stop, so sharpen blade here. Great. Okay. That means it's going to trigger against theirs, because this game is weird. Right. That's fine though, because Pierce is endured. Does the rule apply to different acts? So for every... That's what I was meaning by stages. So every... other than realizations are the only one that I'm not going to use them on, because I think the difficulty of a realization comes from its length. So it sort of defeats the point to, you know, get around that. Do I not have enough? Oh, that's annoying, but should be fine. We take a little bit of damage from them. Hopefully not enough stagger. Brilliant, then we evade this. It's always the critical evade. It's always the... every single time, it's always the one evade that needs to actually hit is the evade that doesn't hit. I don't know why it's always like that. But every single time I've done this fight, it's always, yeah, this one thing that if we win will determine the fit. No. No, you're gonna lose that. We have combat prep on you. And you're a hindrance on you. I honestly don't think we're gonna reach the ensemble. Well, I know we're not gonna reach the ensemble for one simple reason. Crying children is impossible, as far as I'm aware. There's a way to get around Crying Children later on in the game, but we can't actually reach it without skipping past Crying Children first. So, yeah. It's a little bit annoying that the challenge is over before it's even really started, but still. That's annoying. I would have preferred the overflow from that. Wow. That's fine. Nuggets able to be used as meat shields during realizations. I will not be able to keep them alive, but they will have to enter the battle with me. It's strategical minions or Temeri first. Depends. People have told me different things. Generally, what we do, my plan is wait until Temeri does their ramp up thing. Hope that when that happens, I have enough die to just, hit him, stagger him, and then deal enough damage to kill. That's the plan. Will I cheat through Crankshot and try the rest of the challenge? Probably. Okay, so not initially. I will probably make a video on the challenge as it stands and see how the video does, just to see if anybody wants to, see the challenge go further on. Because I think I probably will, but just to begin with, I'll just stick to the bounds of what the game actually allows. So I'll do everything besides, just not then. Not just yet. Anyway, yeah, so to explain the maximum ruling, it's because we spent over 12 hours on Philip, and I'd rather not spend over 12 hours on every single stage after that. So it is purely there just to make it so I don't have to get, like, hyper lucky to do things. That's gonna trigger before that. That gets... No, that's gonna overflow wrong. I need to do that. Why is the stream so... The stream's on time! At 1 PM is when I stream. This is streaming time. Oh, wow. We get Eugen at the same time as Crying Children. I don't think Eugen stops... It's not power null, it's, They've got an issue with, you get force staggered, I believe, if I'm remembering it right. And that's the issue that we can't deal with. We're unable to act, and inability to act is what screws us over. Anyway, sharpen blade on you. Sharpen blade, yeah, that's fine. Not a stagger, oh well. Wow, that is the lowest HP I've ever seen anyone be on. 1 HP, no stagger. It's actually worse for them to be staggered there, because they would have been dead otherwise. Okay. Oh, look, but there's no ego still an ongoing challenge. Yes, yes it is. I'm just taking... So this challenge is quite close to completion. So we're going to complete this. I've got a Deltarune challenge in the works, so we'll be streaming that for a little bit, but that's finished up quite quickly. And then after both of those are done, we will be moving back to No Ego Gear. That's the order of things I've got currently, because I have like a month, over a month really. I've got a few months free to just stream every day, so I'm going to be trying to make it through the backlog of challenges. But yeah, should be good. Okay, let's send in Malkuth quickly just to shoot Temeri. Actually, no, I had a strategy. I'm going to try shooting the ads. Because I can get away with shooting the ads, and by shooting the ads, they actually enter the fight with less HP. Wait, they actually enter the fight with less HP when we come to fight them, which is going to be quite useful for us. I think I attacked the wrong one there. They're not weak to pierce. Wait. Oh, by clashing them, Malkuth doesn't die. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Is this a... Why can you do this? I expected you to die. No, Mr. Bond, I expected you to die. Right, well, I didn't plan this far ahead. Right, okay. Uh-oh. Anyway, yeah, now they die. Brilliant. So they'll all be a little bit banged up for when Hod enters the fray. Right about now. Because they don't heal. They only heal if they die. So now we can take out the ads, and by taking out the ads, these become less problematic. So... Clean up on you. And then Sharpen Blade on you overflows to there? Yes, it should do. That is fine. Because that'll go first to trigger us. Yeah, okay. Take a little bit of damage there, but we endure it, so it's mostly fine. We then do that there, and deflect that. Take a little bit of damage there, but it's fine. Okay, so they're fine still. It's not the high damaging ones. These two we have to deal with. You're a hindrance. Sharpen Blade on you. Is that the correct way to go about that? Yes, it is, because that will deal the most damage to them. One dead. Another nearly dead. Okay, we get our stagger back. Perfect. This is always angry mod. I have gotten the always angry mod now because I realized it was just taking up time. It wasn't adding anything extra to the challenge. So let's go for Sharpen Blade here now. This onslaught on you? No. You take the most from Slash, so this onslaught on you. Sharpen Blade on you. We take a little bit of damage here. Kill you. Nearly kill you. And then we hopefully don't get staggered here. We shouldn't. Okay, right. That is annoying. I think that's problematic for us, actually. No, there's no shot we deal enough damage here. Yeah. That's a shame. This was going so well, too. Unless... This is a bit of a cursed idea, but in theory... Never mind, they're ineffective against Slash, yeah. Okay. We do have Unrelenting. They deal far too much damage for Unrelenting. Right, okay. I mean, that one... I think that worked well as a proof of concept. And I find it really interesting that Malkuth doesn't actually die turn 1 if you use them to clash the townspeople. I think that's quite cool. Anyway, back we go to this. Is Yesler going to be the goat first? I actually don't know. Because on one hand, you have his... you know, the Defray thing, which is very strong for us. Especially because we get to it really early, so it's effectively just a deck for us. But he doesn't have very many mass attack ego cards, which may make him worse overall. Also, wow. 2 speed 5s. Okay. Where's that luck that, where's that whenever I need it? Like, actually. Also, wow, I attacked the exact wrong people with that. Both of the ineffective damage types. You go Philip. Yes, Philip is dead. After over 12 hours, he is dead. I'm very happy about that. He took far too long to kill. Combat prep you. Let me change up the track, because we've been here for a while now. Okay, you better mouth with the leeway so you get speed and to use speed ranges. She's not supposed to survive. She is here as a sacrificial lamb. Okay, What song do I want now? This one? Actually, no. Let's go for a little bit more upbeat song. I am just to tell you all, I do just have a download folder here that I'm just searching through to try and find songs. Here we are. This is a good one. Right. Just go here. What are we up to? We are up to Love Down. All we need to do is get a good 2 cards when they're ramping up, and we've won. Because so far, every time we've gotten there, we've gotten like our 1 attack pages, which are not fun. I'm gonna stop humming. I don't actually know how on tune I am when I hum. I think I'm horrifically off tune, but nobody has told. Well, I used to get told that people's ears bled when I started singing, but nobody's told me that on stream yet, and I've done karaoke here, so, you know, I'll take it. And let's combat prep you. So yeah, how's everyone's days going, chat? Hopefully, well. I would hope well. What kind of streamer would... Oh, did I accidentally... What did I do there? That looks like it's been double sort. Cursed. Okay. If that does something funny, it's... If that triggers twice, that's some new, random glitch I've found. Yeah, I don't think it will, but it would have been very funny if it did. Ah, shame. They started with the early streams. A lot of... I'm really not sure what time I should stream, because I've got a very split-up audience. So, whenever I stream, there will always be a few people that will never be able to catch the streams. Generally, streaming earlier on in the day is better for me, because it means I can go on for longer, but, you know, I'm really not sure. Okay. You don't take slash damage very well. Staggered, brilliant. Now we kill here. Yeah, my day... I mean, I said what happened in my day so far, but I'll say it again. I woke up late. When I say late, I mean like 8:30, so you know. It's not too late for when you have nothing to do. Although it's late in comparison to I normally wake up around like 6:30. That's when I normally wake up. So, you know, 8 to 9 is quite considerably later than that. I forgot to send in the hit squad. Whoops. Right. Okay, oh wait, what's that? Oh, that's really annoying, actually. Clean up on you. Ah, because now I've got to choose between taking more damage or stopping this, and I need to stop that or else everybody deals more damage, which is insane for me. And not in a good way. Do I get staggered here? Wow, I do. Okay. That was honestly just an unfortunate first turn. Anyway, yeah, that's the reason why I use Maximum for the opening stages. Because if you think about it, if I hadn't have been, getting to that point would have taken a while. You know, a decent, maybe an hour. And then I'd get to that and instantly lose. So, you know, not something I want to do, particularly. Not something I think anybody wants to do, really. It's unfortunate. The game seems to know sometimes, because it'll just be like, I downloaded a mod to fix that glitch. What in the world? Why no Malkuth to start? The reason I did not put Malkuth in to start was because I forgot. Frankly speaking, I clicked through too quickly, and that screwed me over. Right. I have no idea how... Actually, I don't even know how, like, far through the humming actually goes, because it might just get filtered out by my... Because I've got a mic filter set up, so, you know. It seems to filter me out half the time when I'm talking, so, you know. It might filter out the humming, too. You hear it? Okay, right. There we are. Kneel. Still stuck here. Yes, yes we are. Although we haven't been, in the grand scheme of things, we haven't been stuck for so long. So the longest I've ever been stuck on a place in this challenge was, I would have to say, I mean, it's Philip. Philip is the longest I've been stuck in a... Actually, no. Apocalypse Bird. It's Apocalypse Bird, then Wedge Office. Then after Wedge Office, it goes... I think Backcliff is the boss that I was stuck on for the next most amount of time. Then after Backcliff, I think it would have to be Dulcinea. I think I spent a considerable amount of time on Dulcinea. With the base IDs, that is. Being able to hit a 14 from a skill with a max of 4 is insane, by the way. Power stacking on Hod is utterly broken. You're not. Yeah, you're Hod. Right, the Rathpeculum checkup. So, I did not finish Canto 7. So, I did not attempt the Rathpeculum. Because I've heard from, I'm not sure if Noelle is in the stream, but they were telling me that that is miserable. So, I'm glad I did not try it, because apparently that is awful. Like, absolutely awful. I spare hard mode only base IDs one. I mean, I could. I don't think anybody would watch it, is the thing. Because I did, Canto 8, and basically nobody watched the video from it, so... Not sure if I'd do the event. But Daring Decision, another 3 mana 3 pack dice thing if it still fails. Okay, so the problem with putting Daring Decision in is we don't really have the light healing to deal with it. But yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot to send him. Forgot to send in Hod again. I mean Malkuth. I sent in Hod. Whoops. Better speed ranges this time though. Forgot Malkuth. Yep. Yeah, I did forget Malkuth again. That I did. Oh wow, I actually won one of the evades this time. Right. And then we get hit by the Pierce, but it's fine because it's a Pierce. Okay, I can't use cleanup on them, so I have to do that. Will I go first of all? That I'm not sure. Let's... Oh, okay, and I need to use these on these. Here we are. Okay, now we staggered them, which is great. One more turn, and I think then they go into their ramp up. So we just need to survive this. Ooh, perfect. Because I can use Sharpened Blade on them. Fierce Onslaught on them. That's good. Brilliant. Uh-oh. Wait, am I about to get staggered here? No! It's always the last moment stagger. It's always the last moment stagger. Yeah, well, we're dead here. Right, they're gonna kill us. Have we gone to the level phase? Yes, we have. Going battle for symbols. That sounds like a terrible idea. +2 stagger is not going to make a difference. Normally we get... I mean, we just got unlucky there. At the end of the day, a lot of this just does boil down to we get unlucky. Let's see how much Malkuth can do. Yeah, see, that's how much damage they can deal if we send them in first, so... We definitely need to do that and remember to do... Well, I need to remember to do that in the future. Really. That was a me problem for not doing that. Yeah. Okay. We go back. Remember. Okay, what can I do to remember? Chat, what is a good way for me to remember to not just blindly click through? I need to stop nerfing myself, so we need a strat for this chat. Add a counter. I really wish I could... Oh, add a counter to times I forget, times I forget to send Malkuth in. Okay, I'm gonna focus on it, chat, this time. Let me just... Okay. So if I talk about... What stories can I say that in some way link to Malkuth? And... Luke killed the last time he saved us if I will now switch to it. Just gonna... I'll look like I'm mad. Imagine if this is like the winning attempt. It's just, I will not forget Malkuth. I will not forget just over and over in the edit. I mean, it would be funny. But... yeah. See, yeah, so to explain, once again, to to rationalize why I use Maximin here. If I had save states, I would use save states. The game does not have save states, because there's no way in hell I'm playing this game on the Nintendo Switch. I think that in of itself is a challenge to put yourself through, so I don't think I'll be doing that. Any other duel stories? So, okay, I'm trying to think of all the duel stories I've told you. So I've told you the one about me dueling another guy for the hand of a girl. I haven't actually told you many other specific stories about the duels I've gotten into, have I? I mean, I can tell you a story about a duel that happened to somebody else, because, I mean, yeah, it wasn't just me dueling people. There were a lot of duels. So one was between two other kids. So I can't remember what one had done. They'd insulted the other somehow, and I don't know how they'd done it. It could have just been a simple "your mum" joke, but. However it happened, they decided to resolve it by dueling each other, because both of them had... I mean, everybody basically learnt fencing at my secondary school. But rather than, you know, because... So, fencing's actually quite a safe sport, because everybody wears protective gear, but they decided to not do that for this duel. So, this story began to spread around. Because, you know, who wouldn't want to watch two people fight each other with fencing duel? Yeah, I got into a lot of fencing duels, and also, I mean, a few chess. I don't think what else I did. Those are the two major ones: fencing and chess duels. People used to challenge me to, or people used to challenge each other to. But yeah, so this started to spread around, and now because obviously they both had rather large egos, they wanted to, like, duel each other in public. So what ended up happening was, during just one break time, basically the entirety of the school congregated around these two people that were just, like, because we all learnt saber, so they were out there with sabers. Obviously, fencing sabers, they couldn't really do any damage, but if you hit somebody with a fencing saber with no padding on, it really hurts. So they began to go, and then all of it... Oh, hold on. Malkuth. All of a sudden, out of the woodwork, basically every teacher just flooded the playground because everyone had been chanting about this fight. So just a flood went out, and then that stopped the duel, rather sadly. But yeah, so that's the dueling. That's another dueling story. Okay, let me indiscriminate shooting you. No, what do you take the most damage from? I mean, I can take the shot you. Including the teachers. The teachers didn't end up watching. They realized that it would probably be problematic for a bunch of school children to be dueling each other. So they shut the duel down, very sadly. That means they're gonna get strength next turn, so we're gonna get staggered here, so we may as well just attack people one-sided. So now... I mean, we're gonna redirect that, but so we want indiscriminate shooting towards you, and then not another step towards you? No, more indiscriminate shooting. Gun, gun, and more gun. Wow, you managed to min-roll all of those. Great, okay. There goes Malcolm. So, how much damage did we really get up? We got basically nothing off there. Because Malcolm kept min-rolling. That's fine. She's basically free damage anyway. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so... these two. We want to block that one. We need to block that. So... Sharpen Blade you goes to you. So we don't need to deal with you. Then we can deal with you. With a cleanup. And then I'm going to save the rest for stuff. You clash with guns, they're on dice counter one side. No. What happens with... you can one-side somebody by going higher. Oh no, their own dice do count as one side, because when they win the clash against a ranged page, it gets re-rolled. Well, not re-rolled, but done again. They also did have 3 strength up. Okay. We deal with the pummelings now. We don't need to deal with them. You're a hindrance. I don't know who that'll overflow to. I think it's risky to let it just go normally, so I'll do that. Hopefully, I mean, none of them are going to overflow to that. I could do Sharpen Blade. We'd get 2 back next turn. We're going to get 2 back. No, we won't have the light. It's not worth it. Yeah, it went onto the one I would have preferred it not to go onto. But I mean, I don't really have control over it, so... Okay, we just have to not get staggered here. So that's going to be easier said than done. You get carried onto the... I wish Let's Play could stop being the highest speed card. Because if it wasn't the highest speed card, we'd be able to deal with it. Okay, we don't have enough to deal with this, so we just have to hope we don't get staggered. Okay. Every time. What pages do... Ah, no, we were gonna die anyway. We had bad pages. We had bad pages. It's fine. We couldn't have won there anyway. By the way, yes, Millie Music is copyrighted, which is the reason why I am playing my own songs. Let's go for another track. One moment. Here we are. There we are. Right. Kill one dude, no. Killing wouldn't exactly be the best. What I'm doing is surviving the pummels, because otherwise they deal far too much damage. We can't kill somebody with, what's her name either, because if somebody dies, then they revive at half HP, so it's not really worth it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Right, ow. And then we stop that. Anyway, what other dueling stories do I have? I mean, I remember one which was, so I had a rival, right? And it was a rival at chess, so it's not like a massive rival. Just, both of us thought we were the better player at chess. So what we ended up doing was, we both went to this chess club quite frequently. So the way we decided to determine which of us was the better at chess wasn't playing against each other, because I'd win one, they'd win one, you know, etc, etc. So what we decided to do was train other people to play chess. And then we'd pit them against each other, because, you know, whoever's best at chess would clearly be able to demonstrate that across. And yeah, that was rather interesting to do. from memory, they won those, because I'm not a very good teacher. Which is a shame. I would have liked to beat them. But yeah. No, I'm not a very good teacher. But still, that was rather funny. Chess armies. It was like 1 or 2 people. It wasn't that many. But yeah, the more I tell, like, stories of my secondary school, the more I realize, yeah, no, not many other people went to a secondary school like mine. There were a lot of insane things. A lot of insane... And nobody really broke rules, either. We were all too busy acting like fucking anime protagonists, apparently. Yeah. You know, because every school has really well-behaved children that choose to engage in fencing and chess duels with each other rather than pester the teachers. You know? That's like a normal thing, right? Other people had schools like that. It's not just me. I mean, obviously some people had schools like that. The other people I went to school with. I'm not sure if any other schools are like that, though. Right, I'm gonna sharpen blade you, and then clean up you. School at a association office, yeah. Yeah. That's accurate, actually. Right. Okay, I just need to keep telling myself, remember, we need to send Malkathan. Send Malkathan. Send Malkathan. I just need to keep repeating that over and over. So I don't... Anyway, let's quickly get Hod in. Anyway, okay. No. Malkathan. Here we are. There's nothing better I could put here, right? Because I need the speed die to give them an extra thing. Punch the solar plexus is the best. It might actually be better to have Pierce rather. Why did I put blunt here? They've all got like 1 blunt die. Okay, we'll fix that. We'll fix that later. How many people with the ego in my school? None that I know. There were actually quite a few PM fans at my school too. Which was funny. Okay, you and you. Indiscriminate shooting. Oh, that's annoying, actually. You are the one that deals blunt, so you're the best to hit. Gunshot blunt damage, yeah. You know, that's what you think. Some play during a fight at your school. No, that would have been very funny if it did, though. I could see somebody doing that, you know, during a duel, just for fun. But no diegetic music like that. There was a lot of really musically talented people at my school, so they probably could have done. They could have played music whilst we dueled, but no. Dueling Fates got played once, which was pretty funny, but yeah. Would be better to take another snipe passive? Yeah. Probably would be better to take pierce damage, but still. Okay. That's decent, actually, because we can now sharpen blade you. That'll hopefully trigger on this. One would hope. And then I can prep that. Yeah, okay. My guard is going to be set up for this, so we take less damage from this. Brilliant. That stops that being a problem, and then that just goes on that, which is fine. And then this deals minimal damage. Perfect! Perfect! Yeah, quick circus theme during a duel. True. There were some people at my school that definitely acted like clowns, but no 8 o'clock circus music. I'm gonna do that, actually, because this will proc first, going onto them, stopping them from hitting me with the slash, which then allows me to You're a Hindrance them, which will probably stop that. It does mean they'll get the 3 strength up, but hopefully that isn't an issue. Because the only other alternative is... Actually, yeah, no, that stops that. because then that stops the overflow there. You go on then. Okay. Group duels. No, there were no group duels. That would have been funny to do, but I don't think any teacher would ever allow a group duel to happen. Actually, no. I tell a lie, there might have been. I think there may have been. It was during a fencing training camp. And I think it was just something we did during break for the hell of it. Did I ever play the Library Bear mod? I have not checked out the Library Bear mod before. Oh, we are royally fucked. Okay, then. Yeah, okay, screw me. Damn it. We get staggered here regardless of what I try and do, really. Maybe there's a... Never mind, it triggered against the wrong one. Yeah, right. Do I have Lone Fixer on Malkuth? We do not have... there's no reason to put Lone Fixer on Malkuth. Unless Malkuth survives 2 turns. There's no reason to have Lone Fixer on Malkuth. Right. That's annoying. We had 2 cleanups anyway. It doesn't matter, we would have died regardless. Okay, let's change Punch the Solar Plexus out for Pierce damage. Wedge would be very funny, but we can't use that, so... Actually, there's nothing really here. No wonder I didn't use that. There's nothing I could particularly use. Actually, okay, I can't... Obviously can't do that. Extra defense on Malkuth. No, Lone Fixer triggers after the end of a stage, so there's no point. Let's check what is 2-in-1 cost here. Deal 1, we don't deal bleed. Start of the act, give 1 strength to your random allies. Does that trigger on self or only other people? Not sure. Why Tamaki over Leeway? Either of them particularly bad? I mean, hold on. I'll check either or. So Leeway gains +1 power for the first scene. Tamaki gains 3. That's why. Yeah. Not much more I can say beyond that, actually. Okay, 1 and 2 cost. So, if that triggers on self, it's pretty decent, but I don't think it does. 2 more pages at the start of the act, whilst funny, probably not really useful. We could take Leeway's passive, but that's only +1 power. Which, you know, decent, but I would like other things. I don't think... So Battle Ready definitely isn't worth it. Pierce stagger damage really isn't worth it. We don't do blunt attacks. Any scene? No. We don't do end of scenes here. Can't do Lone Fixer. Lone Fixer doesn't even fit on her. Fun, we don't do. Slash, no. Restfulness, no. When are we ever gonna not attack? This is a solo challenge. No more RNG, please. No, that's max value. I don't want that. I think it's fine. I mean, we could just go for Leeway. I mean, we could try this out. 1 strength to 2 random allies could mean us twice, which would be very funny. And let's try it out. We stand to lose nothing. And then we can also put another +1. So, you know what? Screw it. This is probably going to be the weakest Malkuth has ever been, but still. Let's go. Here we go again. Oh, around and around we go. Okay, music change. This? Can't quite remember what the song is, but screw it. I have it downloaded, so let's play it. I know it will only be musical, so it won't be that bad, in theory. For this... Here, these overflows are gonna hurt me, actually, but still. Pequa Trio. Does Pequa Trio actually have a track? If it does, I don't remember it. Why does this sound like a it sounds like a Super Mario level. I don't think it's supposed to, but it really does. Combat prep. That'll trick onto you. Combat prep. You. Trick onto you. Oh. Yeah, target acquisition in this game is so weird, because it's whoever reaches their target first. When there's a speed tie, it's whoever gets to their target first acts first. It's strange. Very strange. Cursed, even. I don't know why they did that. Like, they could just have orders. There are orders that, you know... It is just whoever reaches the other person first. It's horrific. Well, that's gonna hurt us, but... Oh well, nothing I can do about that. This music is from Great Time Trio. This is, Triple-Epsy. I was never very good at that fan game, because, I'm decent at bullet hells. Anybody who was here for the Deltarune stream, please don't comment. But yeah, no, they were difficult. I got past the first few, but as soon as they started ramping up, I, very quickly, could not. Kinda bad at lying, though. What do you mean, kinda bad at lying? I'm not a Roland deck. I would like to lower the costs of my cards, though, if that's on the table. Right, let's... Actually, it's probably better to Fierce Onslaught then. Brilliant. Nothing, and it's the Devil of Anyone. I honestly haven't done very many... I think the hardest Undertale fan game I've done... I mean, the one that I enjoyed the most so far has been Undertale Yellow. I think Undertale Yellow was actually really nicely put together. A lot of people say it mischaracterized people. I don't really feel that's true. I haven't played Outer Tale yet, but I think their genocide route is one of the best, in my opinion, just for how it does something different. You then. Total sum 0 fan games. That's fair. A lot of them don't feel fun. There are a lot of them which are just BS for the sake of it. I have not played that, no. Probably should. I don't play very many fan games, to be honest. Speaking of, are there any fan games for Project Moon? I really should know that, but I don't actually... I know there's a few mods, because Library of Babel is the most famous one for Ruina. I don't know if LobCorp has a hard mode mod. Then Limbus Company has a hardline stance against mods, so I'd assume there's no hard mode mod for them. But yeah, no, I don't know any fan games. Right, let's see. Does Malka's strength apply to themselves? Yes, it does. That's... okay. And they get paralysis. Okay. I can work with this. I mean, all I'm doing is damage, but I can still work with... This is the reason why I did blunt, because take the shot. Right. That on you. Take the shot on you. That's a new Hard to Fight Olympia Pro, so, but that's cool. I see there was a Deltarune mod for Limbus Company with Lei Heng's fight. Black Knight, which is rather funny. Right, okay. Please don't deal that much damage. Great. What? Never mind. I mean, I'm dead. So, you know, it's nice of you to add. That was... I can't tell if we got unlucky there or if that was how things are always supposed to go. Oh well. Roaring Knight, yeah. Not Black Knight. I keep saying Black Knight. It's because Black Knife is their theme. I keep getting confused. Right, okay. Turning on the extraction music. Extraction music for what? Ooh, that's a good one, actually. Because now I can use... You're a hindrance here. Then I can use Clean Up on you. This Onslaught on you? Or actually... No, Sharpen Blade on you. I want to do Sharpen Blade on you because then I can deal some damage and potentially kill. Oh, that's really annoying, actually. I forgot I don't have my Lone Fixer setup ready yet. Okay. Roaring Knight. Let's see how far you can get or trying to beat the game. So, I know I can't beat the game unless we skip Crying Children. So it is mostly a case of trying to see how far I can get. Because, in theory, Crying Children is possible. It would just require ungodly amounts of RNG. Fierce Onslaught you. I think we're getting staggered here regardless of what I do, but I would like that to be wrong. Okay, hold on. We got our stagger back. That's pretty good. First time I do my challenges all devolve into gambling. That is true. That is true. They do tend to do that. Okay, we can just deal with those two this time. So that will trickle over to that, which is good, actually. I want that to do that. And you again. I think that's good. Okay, great. Ooh, brilliant. Brilliant. All I need is good damaging cards here and now. And this is the point where I get 2 cleanups and can't attack. Okay, hold on, it's not over yet. Can we stagger with this is the question. Because if we can, we're in the money. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Okay. At this point, it is an all or nothing. Really? Okay. Second phase. I think we're dead here. We couldn't deal enough damage. How do we deal enough damage then? I think we need to focus... I wasn't focusing on Temeri enough. Temeri needs to be lower health. Because we managed to deal 150 to them, right? Maybe it would have been better to kill the minions. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't think we can clash with these anyway. Because regardless if I want to or not, I'm dead here regardless, pretty much. Like, look at this. Oh. Never mind. Hold on. That's annoying, but still doable. I should have clashed with the minions then. I've screwed this up because I'm about to get staggered. I mean, this is still survivable. Provided they don't, you know, hit a 20 and kill me instantly. Okay, hold on. Close, close, close. 55 HP. Right as I said that. Right as I said that, it max rolled. Oh well. Yeah, okay, so we need to focus Temeri a little bit more. Still, that was very funny. Having counted, I would make this... Yes, having counted. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Actually, Malkuth now, because we can't really kill the townspeople. We're not focusing on the townspeople to kill them. We're focusing on them to hide. Like, resist that. Or, actually, hold on. When they're staggered, is it a better idea... Because Temeri themselves doesn't deal very much damage in their first phase. But no, we need to stagger them because the thing they do after they stop prepping kills us. Flat out, because it's like 113... No, it's like 11, 13, 20, whatever, which will just nuke us. So I think Malkuth focuses Temeri, deals enough damage to get them to the line of phase 2, but not to get them over, because otherwise we don't get the stagger. And then we can attack Temeri. Staggering trots the triangle thing, yes, but we need to focus them fully to stop that. Anyway, music switch time. Let's go for... Right, hold on, chat, one moment. Why did that go so far down? Okay, let's go for... You know, let's go for this. There we are. Such a professional streamer, having to pick out my music every time I want to change the track. Ow. Oh wait, I forgot. I keep forgetting to hold on the A key. Right. This will be the run, chat. Trust. I find it incredible that the plan with Malkuth actually worked. They do get the strength. Imagine how much better that would be if you could actually have a full team of people, that, eh? Silksong tomorrow. So true. Sharpen blade you, trickle onto you. I don't really want that, but I kind of have to take it. Oh well. Because that's gonna cause that one to deal more damage to me. Yeah, like that. I think it was the evade. The evade working just gave us enough stagger resist to continue. But we just need to get lucky again. Or no, we don't need to get lucky, we need to not get unlucky. I keep saying this because it's the case. We don't need to get a god run, we just need to not get like a below average run. And then we're fine. Man, Hollow Knight really has some good tracks. Right, it's not a stagger. That's a kill. What on me. I can't wait to be able to do the thing for them, because then we get, Emotion level 5 as an ability. Also, I mean, Ego Pages. I don't think it can be understated, really, the difference that Ego Pages will make to this challenge. Because they will allow us to actually deal some serious damage. When does Malkuth's Realization open up? Because that's the sole thing we need. Because that'll get us some Ego Pages to begin with, which is good. Okay, you on them, and then you can deal the most damage there, or... Yeah, you can. Stagger, brilliant. Stagger, more damage. Brilliant. I'm fairly certain it's soon-ish. So we can reach it eventually. After another, like, 10 hours. Right. On Hollow Knight. I quite like Hollow Knight. I think it's a cool game. The one thing I I don't dislike Hollow Knight. I dislike Team Cherry's approach to how they're handling Silksong. I think it's a little bit... I don't want to say immature. Immature sounds like the wrong word. But how they're handling it... They're not communicating at all. So, compared to, like, Deltarune, I mean, you shouldn't really compare anyone to Toby Fox. Toby Fox is a great dev. And a great person, to be honest, probably. I don't know. I'd love to meet him, actually. But yeah. Compared to... Toby Fox had the, like, constant newsletter updates. You would always be able to know... Okay, so this is the state of development the game is in. You know. So you could understand the delays. And it stopped people from going too insane, because they were like, well, okay, we can see it's in translation, we have to give them some time, you know, this is reasonable. It's reasonable to wait for this. Devlogs, yeah, precisely. And even just, like, cracking small jokes. Just to keep the community on side. Like, good stuff like that. Good dev community interactions. Compare that to Team Cherry. I don't know the last time Team Cherry even sent out an announcement. So, yeah. We've seen the Deltarune community. They went insane, but they didn't go ritual sacrifice insane. Alright, that's the stage that, Silksong, I mean, the Hollow Knight community has reached. Sharpen Blade you, and then... I think I take that. Because I could fit... I don't want to combat prep it, because it'll get eaten up by this, and I don't want it to get eaten up by that. Also, because I don't have the stagger resist for it yet. I could do that, but any of these... They're not cleanups. We would run out of light, I believe. So this is risky, but I think it's what I have to do. Right. Oh, okay. Oh, that worked out perfectly then, actually. Yeah, Deltarune fans didn't have to look at like a second of footage and go, wow, this is the biggest thing we've gotten all year. No, this has to be Sharpened Blade, because that will then stop that, which causes this to trigger against this, thus giving me back. Never mind, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay, at least we got some back. That's really not the way I wanted that to work out. Actually, I think that was possibly the... not the worst way that could have worked out for us, but one of the worst ways. Because we are now just sort of dead, actually. Right. That's fine, I think. Oh, we've already triggered them to enter their second phase, so we're not getting the slowdown even if we wanted it to. Yeah, so now they used Denier armor, because we dealt too much damage to them there. Whoops. Could we, in theory... is this a terrible idea? Well, time will tell. Let's see. No. That did not work. Can't wait for that. Well, I mean, we're staggered here, so we're dead regardless, yeah. 93. If our hand hadn't have been forced... If we hadn't have been forced to use that thing against them and cause them to move over into phase 2, we probably could have done that. To be honest. Oh well, we continue. Also, yeah, as you can see, the game continues to love screwing with me at the worst possible points. Let's go for... You know what, let's play this. Let's go. This'll do it, you know? This'll be the run, chat. This'll be the run. I'm sure. I'm sure. What do you mean copium? This isn't copium. This will be the run. Yeah, this is the lock-in time. 6 foot tall man. That's not actually that tall. Because, I mean, I'm 6'2". That would make me taller than Ricardo. Actually, I was 6'2" last I checked, but I haven't, like, measured myself in actual years at this point. So, you know. Oh. Music just stopped? Oh, I forgot to put it on loop. That would be why. The music stops when you don't put it on loop. Shock horror. Oh yeah. Exponentially weaker than Ricardo. Yes, that's fair. I don't think I could beat Ricardo in a fight. Okay, I will play the Pecor Trio song next. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I was thinking of doing a video essay on Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead next. Or not next, because next up is probably going to be the Deltarune video, because I think Deltarune's going to finish next. Okay. Next, as in right next, will be the Comprehensive Guide on how to beat every stage in Limbus Company. Because that's fully edited now, just waiting on a thumbnail. But then after that, it will then be probably the Deltarune video. Because, yeah, you know, it's quicker to finish. Then it'll likely be this, and then after that I'm not sure. I think I might put the video essay there. Because I was rewatching, Dosh Doshington's, videos, because, you know, I thought, for the hell of it, you know, why shouldn't I go back and rewatch something on Lana Lana? And then I realized I actually really like his long videos, so I also went back and watched Tower Climb, which was the first video of his I watched. And I was thinking, I could do this. I could make a video essay. So yeah, I might do one of those. I should probably do one on Project Moon, because realistically nobody would really watch one on non-Project Moon stuff, but you know, I could do that in the future. I didn't skip Philip. I finished every Urban Plague thing other than Singing Machine and this. And something feel very pushed a lot further. Achievementless Deltarune has been done. The problem is somebody has already done that, and they got like 400,000 views, so you know, I probably can't do it now. Because, yeah. You beat Philip? Yeah, I beat Philip. Yeah. Okay, Malkuth. Let's try and not push Temeri over into their phase 2 this time. Crying Children, we have not beaten Crying Children yet. We haven't come up against Crying Children yet. Oh, good damage. Anyway, time to get Sagged. Achievement. Have people not done all bosses achievementless? Huh. I could do that. I mean, I'd have to do a lot of practice, to be honest, because trying to do them with less than 4 hits would be a little bit mad. Right. So, don't need to focus either of them. Luck there. Okay. We do clean up there. We do you're a hindrance. No, we do fierce onslaught on you. Yeah. A timer. Do you mean timer for content or timer for this? I don't really put timers on stuff because it's a pain to like continue to put them back on. Okay, we need to deal with that. This will hit us first. We then do your hindrance overflows onto that. We then do Sharpen Blade against you. Jobs are good. Perfectly as planned. Now all this evade has to do is win. Now when has an evade ever given out on me at the moment? Yeah, we're staggered here. Yeah, wow, we're double staggered here. Right at the line again. What did we get, by the way? 2 combat preps, not the best. And I would like to bring your attention, chat, to the fact that it was the evade that did it again. The evade that, if the evade had succeeded, we would have won that. So, you know, the evade strikes again. As it seems to do a lot. Combat prep on you, overflows to you, clean up on you, we take damage from them. Pecor Trio now. Okay, after this turn, I will put the Pecor Trio on. I mean, Leiheng's... Okay, we'll do Pecor Trio for one attempt, and then we'll do Leiheng's music for another. Pecor Trio. I'm assuming Lunacarte will have a mix. That they do. That's not the right Pecor. This one. Right. Wow, okay, hold on, let me turn that down. That's rather loud. I could play another Millie song and get myself copyright struck in a different way. For anybody curious, that is the reason why there is no music at the moment. Because Millie doesn't like it very much when you play their songs on YouTube videos. You tend to lose all money from the video. So. But yeah. Let me... Yeah, that's like... Another thing that Studio EM is better at. Honestly, I will say, I like Millie's songs, but I think in recent chapters, I've actually preferred Studio EM's songs. I think they do a better job of the story. That doesn't usually act on... The problem is, YouTube doesn't really give you a way to clear them up. So it doesn't matter if... It doesn't matter if I get copyright struck. It doesn't matter if they don't act on the copyright strike, because I get copyright struck anyway, so it means that the video is non-monetized. And I think since Canto 7, I've enjoyed Studio EM's music more than I have Millie's. Because don't get me wrong, Hero is quite good. I dislike the first part of Hero, but the end of Hero is good. But like the parade. Can I play that? Hold on. I want to play that. I'm not sure if I can play it. This is going to be very funny if I get copyright struck here, but I'm going to play it. Company parade song. Like, because listen, this is brilliant. Utter banger. I can't believe Don's, not Dongrang. Don's VA sung this. Like, that's incredible. Destiny being held at gunpoint. Yep. They will remain like that forever. I'm never changing that until I run into somebody I hate. Honestly, I could change it to Philip at this point. They're a contender for it. Yeah, this is a good... I know this isn't really fitting for a fight, but this is good. Dongrang sung this, yes. Dongrang sung this. Okay, that's gonna trickle over there. Let me do that there. Don't you guys remember him singing this at the end of Canto 4? Such a cool moment. It's such a happy song for how utterly miserable it is. Every boss goes on the desktop. I find it really interesting what bosses challenge runners put on the desktops. Or what challenge runners put on desktops, because the only other one I know particularly is the Bones 5. And for some reason his desktop is filled with that one Five Nights at Candy's character. That's the only other challenge runner I know, but, you know, the insanity checks out, to be honest. Yeah. We found the first dog. Okay, the first dog fight is annoying. Imagine that annoyance, though, tenfold if you're trying to fight them with the base IDs. Dulcinea is the hardest fight for the base IDs of Canto 7. There's Apoc Bird. See, the thing is, I actually enjoyed fighting Apocalypse Bird. So I think they get to stay off the desktop. Because there was actual strategy... Well, a lot of it was just waiting for the correct dragon placement, but still. Right. Time to indiscriminate shoot you. Right, no, never mind. Please stop max rolling. Thank you. Okay, that... Only 50 damage is quite little, but... Hopefully that strength doesn't carry... The strength shouldn't carry over. Did I not get... How did I not get staggered there? Okay, sure thing. Yeah, that's fine, I'll take that. Yeah, just let me shoot them small. I'm gonna accidentally phase switch them. That is so stupid. How could I deal that much damage? Sure thing, yeah, I'll take 80 damage for free. Thank you. Oh. Right, Ooh. Ooh, okay. We need to use your hindrance. This goes maybe onto that, actually. I think that's the best case there. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Hold on, this is really good for us, actually. Okay. I like it. Thank you, game. Just so long as I don't accidentally phase switch them. Ow. Okay, that didn't go as well as I thought it would, but oh well. Would I change from the Lottie Corporation if I could? I'm not... I'd probably want to put in a way to make ordeals less annoying after you've beaten them quite a bit. Because that's like one of my major gripes with LobCorp, is the fact that once you've done an ordeal, they don't add anything interesting or new to the gameplay, really, but they just stick around for an age. So I think that's what I'd change. Okay, all we need to do is succeed at this evade. Okay, that... You know what? I'll take that, actually. I thought it was going to go against this, but I'll take that. Okay. We just need to survive this turn. Which means... Okay, hold on. I think this is kind of a problem, actually. Because we're not going to have any light. Okay, hold on. The only hope is the damage from this causes this to go... I think I just have to take the risk. No. How much damage is this going to deal? Realistically, assume it's going to max roll. 18. 18 damage to us staggers us. Minimum 13. 13 kind of staggers us. They're going to stagger us. I think I just... Pray. I'll deal with my problems next time. Wow. That didn't help me at all. Yeah, I would have been staggered. Three light. What did... I don't know what caused that, but I'm not complaining. Can I deal enough damage? Yes or no? Never mind, I got staggered by Wood Square. Look nice. Yeah, okay, never mind. Close. Close. Oh well. If our evade had triggered against what I wanted it to trigger against, we would have been fine, because we would have had enough stagger to deal with that. But... yeah, we're dead. I mean... that has enough overflow damage that we die. Yeah. It's a shame. Right, back we go. Okay, the question is it better to switch out one of the cleanups for another Euro hindrance? I might, actually. Okay. Why did I just... Why is that? Fine, that works. Okay. How's it going? We're getting closer. Anyway, lay hang time. Lay hang music. Why do I have a video file on my computer called layhang.mvk? There we are. Wow, this has 1 million views. Jesus. Okay then. Let me load. Right. Alright, let's go. We'll win this time, chat, trust me. We'll win. We've got to win this time, right? This game wouldn't make us lose again, right? You know? Surely not. Right. 5% tails. Yeah. The 5... Okay, I strongly dislike that the 5% chance can even happen. Okay, I'm not going to talk about Limbus Company negatively here. I talk about Limbus Company negatively all the time. It's like a... You can practically, like, set your watch by it. Like, how far into the stream we are until I start talking negatively about Limbus Company. So I won't. Just know I can. Right. Honestly, Lei-Hang was a cool boss. I don't get the people who say he didn't need nerfing. He needed nerfing. I think they nerfed him too much, but the nerfs were definitely a good thing. Like, it's... Specifically, the 6 coiner needed to be nerfed. He didn't need to lose all his SP. He didn't need to... There were a lot of stuff that got axed from him that didn't need to be axed. The only thing that I felt was unfair when I fought him was the 6 coiner. Other than that, perfectly fine boss. I think if they'd given you a way to... Because there is a way to stop the 6 coiner from dealing so much damage. One of it is binds, which not every team has binds. But the other way is you stop him from gaining whatever is... oh god, I can't remember what it is. It's internal strength, I think? I should know, I wrote a guide on him. I recently, actually. But yeah, so you can keep that low to reduce the damage it deals, but those are kind of hard. The problem with it mainly was, if you fail to clash with it prior to the nerf, it dealt the same amount of damage cracked or uncracked. So I felt it definitely needed a nerf. It was unfair, but they utterly slaughtered him. He did not deserve that much slaughtering. I will say, I like Prey as a status. I don't feel soloing should be as easy as it is. And I know that's ironic for me to say of all people doing a solo challenge, but in Ruina, soloing isn't rewarded. This isn't easy. This fight would have been over, like, 10 hours ago if I'd been able to do this with the proper thing. But, yeah. That's why I feel that there are points in Ruina at which soloing is better. Basically, every point in Limbus Company it is easier to solo. Other than, like, the one is the Distorted Bloodfiends. I would say the Distorted Bloodfiends is the only point in the game in which it is actually harder to do things solo. Oh, we nearly avoided staggering though. Pretty hard to do Wild Hunt Heathcliff solo. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Although, if you do it with Wild Hunt Heathcliff, it's the fight is designed around being able to do it. I feel. Or, either the fight or the ID is designed around being able to do it with Wild Hunt Heathcliff, frankly. I remember I nearly lost the fight against Jamu, my first time fighting her, because my Honglu hit a 5% against the final move of the fight, which nuked everyone. Okay, that goes first. This goes against this, so we get at least a little bit of our stuff back. And then Fierce Onslaught against you. Yes, Fierce Onslaught against you. Actually, no. Yes, Fierce Onslaught against you. Okay. A little bit of damage here. Hopefully the evade succeeds this time, because an evade has never failed for me, right, chat? Never. Why would an evade ever? Okay. Great. It didn't. Right. I will say, I like the Qian Qian bit at the start, but I don't feel it developed in the right way. Like, I mean, I'm not a very good musician. I can't really fault Millie's music. But the vibes it had to begin with and the vibes it developed into felt very different. Against you, Sharpened Blade against you. Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. It did actually succeed for once. Ho 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 ho. Okay, thank you, game. How did you know I wanted that? Why, thank you. I will take that. In theory, none of these guys should deal enough damage to stagger me now, because none of these hit for very high. Brilliant. Do I hit that? Yeah, I kind of have to. Okay. Chat, this could be the run. Combat prep goes then against one of you two. Actually, this is perfect. Because both of those evades will save. Brilliant, we got a stagger back. Here we are, chat. You know what? I think we have to do this again. Damn it, it didn't work. Whoops. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, wait, we're about to get destroyed by one-sides. No! I thought that was going to do far more damage than it did. Right. We just couldn't deal enough damage. The question is then, do we need to get something better than a cleanup? Tamari's only weak to slash. Huh. I should have dealt with these guys instead. I mean, I don't think there was realistically anything we could have done there. Use the stagger to kill the ads. No. 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 That love whip thing is insane. I don't... Wait, actually, I guess if we don't deal enough damage... No, by the time we stagger... No. No. That wouldn't work. In theory, what if we could stagger them without dealing damage? Perfect idea. We can't stagger them without dealing damage. We're not impatient. We're not too impatient to go through another Temeri cycle. We will die if we go through another Temeri cycle. It's nothing to do with impatience. It's just there's no way we could go through another Temeri cycle. We can't stagger them without dealing damage. They're going to be in their second phase. When they're in their second phase, they murder us. There's no way we can do that. I just don't think it works. Like, 'cause in theory, what you're saying makes sense, but I don't think it will work out the way you think it will. Right. Okay. Apologies for not telling very many stories here, chat. I'm, sort of... I mean, I'm not locking in, considering there's not really much to lock in on. It is just doing the same thing over and over again. Literal death. I forgot to hold down A. I just realized I wasn't doing that. I keep doing that. That is, yeah. I mean, patience isn't a problem. We spent 12 hours on Philip. If patience was an issue here, then, I don't think I would have reached this point. The problem is just I don't think the fight quite works like that. I think the scaling's a little bit too insane. Oops, Angela ID one. I'm doing a, Justice Bird Ego cosplay soon. But, you guys did not raise enough money for the Queen of Hatred, costume, so I will not be wearing that. Thank God. I don't want to have to find a Queen of Hatred outfit. I mean, I'm not finding a Justice Bird, I mean, Justicia outfit either. I'm having somebody make that for me, but still. Ow. Okay. That would be incredible for first-time members of the stream. They'd have no idea what I was doing. When are you gonna look like Heathcliff? That is the plan for this year's Halloween. Because I think it's kind of fitting. Because last year I dressed up like Roland, but it doesn't particularly fit me. Somebody called me Nigel Farage too, so I'm quite keen to not repeat that. Oh, okay. High emotion levels here. Let's do that. Fitting because of British. British and the hatred I have for Batcliff. Yeah. Okay. I'm just not sure if I'll do anything. Realistically, I've been trying to do non-PM things and I'm enjoying doing non-PM things, to be honest. But it is kind of hard to argue with the fact that the algorithm doesn't want me to do non-PM stuff, considering... I mean, even just... This stream alone has been getting 3 times the concurrent viewers than the Deltarune stream did. Which, I mean, yeah, I enjoy doing the things I enjoy, but also I enjoy having people watch me stream. I kind of... You know, I kind of do this whole streaming thing so people watch me stream. It's quite a major part of it. Yeah, right. That's only showed up to you after it ended. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, the algorithm does weird things sometimes with recommending my content. It just refuses to recommend it to people. Don't know why. And I know that's the classic, oh, check your subscription because YouTube's been no, but actually my subscribers haven't been getting my videos recently. For some reason. Because, you know, YouTube's a small indie company and can't figure out how subscription services work. Watch a majority of streams. Thank you. Yeah, the British time zone is an awkward one for American viewers. Because it's like, when I stream, it's like either morning or right in the middle of the day for a lot of people. Which, I mean, in all fairness, it's right in the middle of the day for me too, but besides the point. Okay, right. Fierce Onslaught you. Then... I can't deal with both of these, so I need to deal with this. Your hindrance is the better one because it's cheaper. Unless I said disinclinations for the pursuit of viewers, yes. I did set that to my ticket title, because I think it's rather fitting. I don't even know who... I know... So, Camille would have added the viewers one, but I have no idea who added one must face their disinclinations part. Because it's basically made for me as a title. Strawberry Jam stream, I'm getting it. See, the thing that I don't understand about the Strawberry Jam stream is the thing I did on a Celeste Challenge run is my most viewed stream. The algorithm sometimes just decides, yeah, you know this one random video that really shouldn't be in your niche? Everybody is watching this now. And then the content that I actually want people to watch, because, you know, I've put effort into it, the algorithm's just like, are you sure you want people to watch this? Please evade. Oh, that's very annoying. There goes this run. I mean, in theory, we could survive this. Never mind. We continue. Okay then. I guess I'm not continuing. Thank you, game. Sometimes it does just decide, actually no, you were defeated, please leave me alone. Which is very funny when that happens. Yeah, we lost, guys, that's it. Stream's over. The game has decided I've just lost for good now. Okay. That's annoying, that's gonna proc on the wrong person now. No, it'll... I don't understand why they don't persist sometimes. It's really annoying. I even have a mod to try and fix that glitch. And yet they don't. Oh well. Ruina doing Ruina. That's, wouldn't be a Project Moon game if things didn't have really weird interactions that made no sense. Right. Here we are. Okay, let's... Story time. Well, it's not really story time. I'm gonna talk about YouTube. The thing YouTube is really weird as a streaming service, because... So, I can just... let me pull this across so you guys can see. This is what I see, right? And this is this number, concurrent viewers. The thing that I don't get is, why does it fluctuate? I've had multiple people it's been telling me like, oh yeah, like 3 people total are watching your stream. And then I'll look at the chat and there's like 6 people talking. It makes no sense. Genuinely, it seems like they've actively tried to make a bad streaming service for telling you how many people are watching. It makes no sense. I'm sure at, like, higher viewer counts it might be more accurate, but... You know, it's not very many people who get high numbers on their streams. At least not people who stream with YouTube. Yeah, it seems a bit weird. I used to get until recently, on the topic of your chat breaking and needing to refresh, I used to have... Just sometimes randomly the page would throw an error. Just, like, nobody would be talking and it'd just, like, die. But, yeah. Okay. Malkuth. I'm gonna try this time. I'm gonna try targeting the ads. To be honest. So you... I want to target you. Indiscriminate shots. And you with take the shot. No. Yeah, I'll target you with that. Probably should have just targeted one person, actually, to be honest, because now I'm just going to get brutally murdered by everyone. Never mind, I did not get brutally murdered by everyone. Okay, you're almost at 50% HP, so there's no longer any point attacking you. The only person really that has a point to attack at this point is you. So I'll just focus you down. Ow. Oh, for a grand total of no damage. Okay, far less damage on Temeri this time, so we'll see if that affects anything. They don't heal if you don't kill... I forgot. I told you that, but... not told you. I told chat that before. I have no idea how I forgot that. This goes next. That's annoying. Combat prep on you. This is going to trigger against this, so... That's really annoying, actually. Now let's try. There's still a chance. Never mind, it triggered against that, so it didn't even do anything against anyone. It's fine, I just need to go to evade here. This is then going to trigger against that. That's really annoying. I wish you wouldn't do that, actually. Okay, this might trigger against what I want it to now, actually. Never mind. Library of Ruina starting from Ensemble in one stream. Ah. That is gonna be a fun stream. Oh god, one light, really? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm very much dead. Well, I'm gonna get staggered by that, so I'm very dead. Yeah, we're dead regardless here, because that's gonna kill us, yeah. Bad luck. Here we go again. Good luck with your dailies. Alright, let's, oh, let's screw up. There we are. Let's see if this works. This will be the run, chat. It's not like I've been saying that for the past too many runs. That'll trigger on them. No, 10 solo LR runs quit right before beating Lovetown. True. So true. I mean, we're only like half of the way to fill up at the moment, you know. It's not that bad currently. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Social distancing time. British government in 2020. Right. Stupid joke. That's a very stupid joke. I mean, I'm getting that for the stagger damage more so than the blocking power. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the block itself, I just want the extra stagger damage. This would be so much easier if I could use Maximin on the boss itself, wouldn't it? I used those the wrong way around. Whoops. Ow. That's fine, that dealt no damage to me. Brilliant. Man, I wish I could have ego pages right about now. Let's switch to battle race, you run in pages less quickly. I could. I'm not sure what we're running on. Unrelenting isn't really helping us, to be honest. It's come to our aid once or twice, but I don't think it's actually that good, really. So what are we running? We could drop Unrelenting to get battle ready, in theory. Right. Okay. That's annoying, but fine. Oh, that's actually really lucky. Because now I can do combat prep here. And then I can do combat prep here. And this will... all the cards will fall down in the places I want them to. Okay. Okay. No more I forgot to put Malkuth in again. Forgot to put Malkuth in. Right. Which is a shame, because this looks like it's a really good run. Okay. What? Why did you not persist? I don't... oh, okay. Fine. I mean, if we kill Temeri, these things don't respawn. Because it's purely, this. Winning the act revive dead townspeople with 10 HP, denier armor, new phase. Yeah. Yeah, that's some good luck. That's some very good luck, actually. I think I just have to take this damage, then? Because I need the light back, to be honest. Okay, I wish that had triggered against not this. Wait, we're gonna get staggered here, aren't we? We didn't? I mean, there's no way in hell we've got enough damage to do this, but, you know. Let's see. Malkuth, win the clash. And then... yeah, no, we're dead here. No way we're not dead. This means we get to throw Malkuth into the mix now, though. Against quite possibly the worst situation we've ever been in. I mean... There's still some hope. There's no hope. Never mind. Yeah, no shot. But, oh well. We go again. Right, new music time. You know what? Screw it. Let's play this track. This feels fitting. I mean, I know they're not they're not exactly a devourer of gods, but still. Why did I... You're the wrong person. Switching to battle ready. Yeah, good idea. Let's try that. I love Calamity. Such a good mod. That's a lot of cards. This, I think this has to be my favorite boss from Calamity. Calamity with only weapons from the Lob Court mod. That'd make for an interesting challenge, honestly. Right. That was... I know that was off-tune. I could hear that off-tune. This time, we're going with Slash again, because the stagger did not help. Right. I think one of the problems with Battle Ready is it'll stop margin from activating. And margin is actually pretty important for us. Restore one line, draw one page if the hand's empty. Trick on them. Get onslaught on you. See, and now we're already back into no card range. So it definitely gives us slightly more control, but I'm not sure how useful it'll be. Right. That nearly kills. That's a shame. Some of the insane stuff you can get away with power stacking on HOD is insane. Oh. The insane stuff is insane, no kidding. Eventually add the other two magical girls? Probably. So the question is, will they have Jester in a Hill? Have an appearance if you run all of them? Because that'd be very cool, but I have no idea how they'd do that. What was the best run? We managed to get Tamari down to 60 HP. So, you know, that probably was the best run so far. Okay, actually, when we do kill an ad, we get our light back. So, maybe gunning down the ads isn't exactly the worst idea. Potentially. Okay, Malkuth, let me remember. Okay. Okay, that's annoying, but fine, I guess. Wow, okay. There goes most of my damage. I mean, if we survive this, then we'll be able to deal more damage next time. Nice max roll. Okay, hold on. Range pages go first. Right. Okay, now this is great because we can just fill these two. Fill? No, kill. Get your English right. We can just flat out kill these two people now. Okay. Because sharpened blades... Those are fine. Combat prep you. Sharpened blades probably wasn't the best choice there because they slash weak, but still. The evade works out in our favor. That low rolls? Okay. Your hindrance, that's really annoying that they didn't roll one of the things we want to stop, but... Another You're a Hindrance into a Sharpened Blade on you? Potentially will work. We kill them? Brilliant, okay. We stagger them, okay, hold on. Okay, okay. The question is... Okay. Please, we need... If we get 2 Sharpened Blades here, we're good. I will take a Fierce Onslaught and a Combat Prep. Oh. You're a hindrance. Do I care about cleaning up that? They're not in phase 2 yet. So if we keep them from moving into phase 2 and just kill this thing... I must admit, I wasn't expecting this to work. They're dead now? Okay, I take the damage. How many phases until... Do they do it again? They do it again, right? In which case, combat prep this. They do it again. This is it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. They're staggered. And that is Lovetown dead. Yes! Yes! All we had to do was kill the ads. All we had to do was kill the ads, and that was it. All we have to do now is this. We've just got Singing Machine left, and that's it. Some of you have been saying to focus ads. That was a good strat. That was a good strat. Oh. One more fight left, chat. Okay, I'm not sure what the strat will be for Yesod, because Singing Machine is a little bit awkward. But no, oh yes, Lovetown. We get Love. Does this have a counter thing? Let me check. I mean, those are both pretty good. So let's book it to Mary, and then where's Book of... Is there a Book of Lovetown? We can check. No Book of Lovetown. Ah, so happy about that. Okay, that's pretty useful. We spend most of our time out. I will take Wrath of Torment. I like Wrath of Torment, you know? I think that's pretty solid. Faint Memories is quite nice. Evade at the start will generally get blocked, but those two slash and blunt after... Or doesn't... Yeah. I'll take that. Okay, so how are we going to do this? This is the question. Right, okay, I'm going to... Just because I think this is now fitting, if we do... The Devourer of Gods Requiem mix. Or is it... God, what is it? I'm trying to think. There's a specific version of Devourer of Gods. God's Lullaby, maybe? No, because I know it's... Hold on. This is a specific track. I know it's a specific track. God, where is it? Because it... Hold on. 1 minute, chat. We're allowed a little bit of downtime. I mean, I can turn normal music back on, but I prefer this. Calamity OST. And then let me just go down to... Scourge of the Universe, Eulogy for the Ego. Okay, that's what it's called. Let me look that up. Because this is actually one of my favorite songs on the Calamity thing. Because it's a remix of Devourer of Gods theme, which I think is quite nice. So here, yeah, I feel it's fitting. Can you guys hear that? It's a little bit quiet. Let me turn that up. Fitting for having beaten Lovetown. Is Ultra Cool Music copyright? I don't think it is. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Alright, okay. Building time for Yesod. So, we really want to win clashes. I'm not actually sure what to do here, to be honest. I'm going to give them... I'm just going to give them Olga's page and see if it works. I don't think it will, but it may do. Because broadly speaking, the strategy is the same for not trying to get hit, trying not to get hit by Lovetown and trying not to get hit by these guys. Because they all only do that. Which makes it, in theory, possible to do. We have to spawn with these guys, by the way. We just need to... wait. So I don't really care if they're not clashing with me, because they don't gain anything for... If they're not clashing with me, I can just wait. Oh no, I want the light. So let's clash with you. Actually, probably should have done anything but Sharpen Blade there, but oh well. Yeah, I really love the build on this track. They still take hits, yes, that is true, but I can't turn them off. So, I just sort of have to put up with them. None of them are targeting me? Okay. Let's do another... There. Well, yeah, if I could turn them off, I would, but I can't, so... I mean, yeah, they've got no key pages, they've got no attacking skills, so... Okay, I need to... Right, okay, doing this is a little bit tricky. Because I want to stop them all from using this, but I don't really know how I can go about doing that. Using defense retain spam because of how they're throwing the sing machine. That was your strat? Okay, I might try that. Ask someone to make a mod and it skills every use. And like, if I could ask people to make mods, there are a lot of mods I would make first. One of them that I really want to make actually is, you know, archipelago randomizers. I'd really like an archipelago for all the PM games, because I think it would be quite cool to, you know, invite some other PM tubers to do that. Let's use... I don't actually have any power-ups, so these pages aren't too good, in all honesty. Like, they can win clashes perfectly fine, but they're not Yesod's bread and butter, because that's blunt. Also, another thing, we don't get ego pages until they're all dead. So now we get 3 in a row. So, okay, so... Lower the minimum... that's a little bit risky. Did I forget to set that on loop? It is looping. It's just quiet at the end. Okay. We don't actually have any blunt attacks. Okay, so we need to get some blunt. Is what I'm realizing. Then... I'm not sure which of these is better. Because, I mean, that's pretty decent. But... Possible defeat Library Ruin Archipelago. What I'd... Oh! One of them did go in. What I'd like to do is a... Because if there was a Library Ruiner and LobCorp Archipelago, I would invite... I mean, the Project Moon YouTuber I'm on best terms with is probably Welvader? Welvader? How do you pronounce that name? I'm not sure. Welvader? Welvader? Either way you pronounce it. He's probably the one I'm on best terms with, so... Yeah. I'd do something with him. That'd be cool. Because I was going to join the Absolute Pride Month stream, but they were full, so... Why did that not kill them? I could have sworn it was supposed to. Oh no, you just get to deal extra damage then, okay. The speed might not be the best, actually. I forgot, yeah, now we've got Lone Fixer, because... See, actually having people on field with us is a detriment for us. We generally lose out on stuff if they are. Okay, yeah, 1 speed is not the strat. Staggered? Okay. This not funny turn? Okay. You know what, you're going to trigger first, so let's go for Sharpen Blade on you, and then Fierce Onslaught on you. Okay, there we are. I mean, yeah, it was a shield. That worked. Close. Why do I pick Chain Wrath when I have no blunt? I'm a Project Moon fan. You think I can read? Yeah, okay. This is fine. This is not fine. I'm about to be staggered. I'm getting staggered. Looks like I'm going in the machine. Actually, I might just straight up die. Kill the guy for... Oh wow, that killed me. Okay, let's rejig things. To actually add some blunt to Yesod. First things first. Wrath of Torment. Thank you. Wrath of Torment and Faint Memories are actually quite useful here. Actually, having 3... I think 3 Faint Memories might be the best strat there. Because then we can evade them all. It's quite a high evade rolling thing. We're going to be on low HP. I think that's good. Otherwise, we need blunt damage. Let me... Actually, I want to add... Not Silent Night. Not Silent... What is it? Oh! That's why it wasn't showing up. Silent Mists. I really like Silent... Wait, no, because we don't have the face. Ah, the Endurance is worth it. And then... Let's see, what else can we add? I understand it's not blunt, but I think it's quite useful for us to have. 3 high roll dice. Yeah. That's fair, actually. I don't think that's worth it. I get permanent 1 strength from... Do we have that? Because that's pretty useful to have for this. Okay, do we not have anything else that really does blunt damage? I mean, we could do Opportunity Spotted. Actually, Opportunity Spotted is probably quite good for this, just because of the fact that we get a ton of strength. I might also take that, to be honest, because it's fairly high rolling. From Carnival. Ah, yeah, I could have sworn that was only for 1 turn after. I mean, I may be mistaken there, but I'm fairly certain that was only 1 turn after. Gain 2 strength at the end of each scene. Oh, okay. The problem is that's just a, like a... If we could fit it on, it would work well with Line Fixer, but we can't. I don't think Battle Ready is exactly the best tier for us. I think we want something to help Blunt do better. Like... So, we don't care about start of the act, we need to wait a while. Actually, just, you know what, increase Blunt damage, frankly. Oh, oops. Okay. Oh, we're getting hit twice. There we are. Lovely. Welcome back, evades. I think the evades are the correct choice here. It is, I really like how this challenge makes fights that are ordinarily not even remotely a problem an issue. Because, I mean, I don't like the issue. I'm talking a lot more jovially now that Love Town is dead. But I think it is a pretty cool... It changes how you think about the game. You have to actually, like, pay attention to what you're doing. Which is quite nice. I mean, you do in normal Love Corp anyway. But, yeah, I like it. I like what it adds to the game. I think this is... Okay, a lot of people have asked me, why do I do challenge runs? And I think at the end of the day, that's the reason why I do challenge runs. Because I think a lot of the time it adds interesting challenge to games that I enjoy. Okay, let's... Do I want to take that, or do I want to just wait? I can take that. But yeah, I mean, it's, I genuinely think egoless LobCorp is my favorite way to play the game. I genuinely think if you're bored of LobCorp and you want, like, something interesting, play it. I think it's quite fun. I will okay, so I probably will cheat through Crying Children. It's just, for the sake of the video, I'm going to end it there. Just because I think I've already got, like, 50 hours worth of recording at this point. Should I get... As funny as that is... Wait, oh wait, I think this is better. Oh. It's really fun seeing them send a message they get through the cutscene. That's brilliant. Oh, they just died. They didn't even get put in the singing machine. I'm gonna hard focus them. How? Oh, the min rolls are massive, and so are the max rolls. I see. Right. That's pretty useful. I don't want speed fix at 1. Recharge. I understand it's rare that we're going to be at max. Like, we did pick up that, right? Yeah, we did. Now let's go for Faint Memories against you. Also, brilliant speed roll. Thank you, game. Speed matters because you can then rearrange where these are going to hit you, I feel. That's why I like having control over that. Oh, we're about to get put in the machine, aren't we? Unless I can, like, stagger them first or something stupid like that. Would that work? Or do I get put in the machine rather than them? Oh no, it's because their attack puts me in the machine. Yeah. There. Yeah. Targeting either dice. Nope. They only go for the dice they're targeting. What? Only 2 stagger, really? You've got to be kidding me. Silent Mist you... Ah, I see the issue. Yeah, no, okay. The min rolling is not a good idea. I don't think this is exactly a good deck. I don't think the 3 costs are the best idea either. As much as I would like to have Wrath of Torment, I don't think it's the best for us. Silent Mist isn't the best either. I like Faint Memories, Opportunity Spotted is not the best. Check for 1 and 2 costs. So... we just need good clashing attacks, to be honest. We don't really need any more than 1. Really, we could just take a bunch of... I mean, they do have a 3, so having Faint Memories is good, but otherwise we could just have good a high damage 1 cost die. I mean, high rolling 1 die moves. Do I feel like gambling this much? No. I'll grab 2 cleanups. The evades would be good, but we don't actually really have any way to boost their power, because we have strength. So it's actually more in our favor to not try and evade. Carnival pages, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, this one's Carnival, right? So... let me... recover HP 3. Would that do it for us? Because, I mean, we don't have any other allies, really. Okay, so... actually, this is... oh, no, it's not blunt. That's... Butterfly Slash is pretty good. It's a little bit expensive, but... I'd like some more 1 cost now. Actually, what about Sky Clearing Cut? No, we don't want Sky Clearing Cut. That's a bad idea. Not that. Your Hindrance might be good again, but... we could go for Cumulus Wall. The problem is, if we get hit with Cumulus Wall, I don't think the shield will save us, but let's try it. May as well. Oh, I keep forgetting we're going here. Yeah, I really have no idea what strategy we should take, yeah? Keep trying to get Yesel's emotion up. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as we get the Haulers, we're doing well. I mean, the Haulers are good at any type of game, even if you're not doing a challenge, really. You know? Brilliant. Yeah, getting there is the hard part. If user fails to deal damage, stagger self. Does that activate first, by the way? Because, I mean, if that activates first, then that's a strategy. Because then we go, like, Faint Memories here. This may be a reading comprehension moment. That was a reading comprehension moment. Did I win already? Yes, we have beaten Lovetown. We have not beaten Singing Machine yet, but... I think this is just so worth it for us. Yeah, Lovetown has finally died. I think it's more worth it to just... yeah. You know what? We take a little bit of damage. That was more stagger damage than I was expecting. Whoops. Right, okay, let me rethink that then, actually. Because knowing that you can just do the 3 costs, are there many good 3 coin 1 costs? I mean, this is decent. Flash of Sunup is not very good. That's an idea, actually. Hold on. Is this becoming a discard deck? Yes. Let's clean. And then let's get myself a 2 cost, because I want to be able to deal some damage. The best 2 cost I could probably get at this point is going to be... So it's going to be blunt damage. Actually, if I go for... You just click on blunt. Here. I could... Actually, Shrine to Music is quite good for us. Shrine to Music is very good for us, actually, because it puts our strength first. We do only have 2 die, but we do get more die later. We will die later, yes. Ow. Okay. Can't wait for all my friends to die. That's a hell of a thing for me to say out of context. Okay, they're dead. Right. Trying to music, brilliant. Right. Okay, this is the best here. Fierce Onslaught. It's quite annoying. That's very annoying, actually. That's an argument for not having cleanup, I suppose. Oh, at least they go in the machine and not me. Wow, that's a lot of bleed. I'm just gonna do that, frankly. I'm really not sure what the best pages to pick here. Step down. 8 strength is insane, by the way. All we need to do is get here on our own terms and we're good. Because, like... that is mental. If only this guy didn't exist, because he's about to rock our shit. But, you know. Otherwise, we'd have just nuked them. I don't think cleanup is right. Cleanup isn't right for this deck. We need more ways to be able to deal with... We need to... Every one of our things must have 3 die. I think that's the best way to go about this. Because then when everything has 3 die, we can stagger them all. Always. Struggle's quite good. It's expensive, though. That's a problem. I don't trust Fleet Footsteps without their angry face, or whatever it's called. You're a hindrance, potentially, for the strength. Weapon Synergy Overcharged. What game is that from? Out of curiosity. Okay, let's try 2 struggles. Because I played a song the other day on stream and it got copyrighted. I'm not sure what it's from. But yeah, Lone Fixer plus Music Buff is what did that for us. Okay, let's... Have you recommended that before for streams, by the way? Because that might have been the song that was claimed, and I'm not sure. Right, music. That's fine, I'm pretty happy about you dying here. Oh, yeah, I can play it. Yes, a Battle 3. We could. Oh, wait, you're right. We can play music now, can't we? Let's, turn the music back on. I mean, it's only Abno, but... I think we want repetitive pattern recognition. It is so nice to not see Love Town. Oh, we're going in the machine. Okay, then. Wow, screw me then. Maybe better to go in the machine. Potentially. Because it means we don't take that much damage next turn. I need to put it on this random person I'm not using. Yeah. Go ahead, die. I just like LOL music. I quite like Children of the City, to be honest. Alright, recharge. Actually, maybe we do want to... Can he reach emotion level 4 yet? No, he can't. So we probably need some evades, to be honest, actually, because otherwise we're never going to be able to clash them all. Okay, you know what, I'll do, because this music isn't actually... This is probably one of my least favorites. What was it called? Weapon... something overcharged? Weapon synergy overcharged. Weapon synergy over... There we are. Oh, sounds good. Great, cool. Okay, the pattern actions we can't reach emotion level 4 in time. I mean, we can't reach emotion level 4 at all, so... We need evade dice at the end, is what I'm drawing from that. Yeah. Okay. So actually the question is, how do we would need 4 then? How do we avoid getting put in the machine here? I don't think we can avoid getting put in the machine here. Just flat out, I don't think it's possible. This song. Weapon synergy overcharged. Oh wow, that was quite a bit of damage there. Sacrificing 20 HP is probably better than... Yeah, that's fair, actually. If we got healing, then this would be quite good. Time before you use the one dying. Okay. Not sure if we can really pull that off. We're getting quite a bit of healing off from winning clashes, which is, I think that's our main chance here, to be honest. We just always make sure to clash the strong one. No, this goes here. Okay. Maybe if we picked up an evade, because the evade would let us restore our stagger. Or, I mean, we could just do this. You know, yeah, we could just win. I'm fine with that, to be honest. Yeah, no, I'll take just winning, actually. Thank you. I'll take just winning. Die now. That works. Yeah, cool. Okay. Sure. I'll just win. That works. Right, well, chat. Here we are. Let me pause the music. This deserves a little bit of, you know, care, because this is the rank up of the light. Please don't. Oh, yeah. Enough of that. Here we are. I mean, these are probably decent. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used them. Flora Natural Sciences. Very cool, thank you. Give me the library rank up. Urban Nightmare. There we are. The dream has been shattered. The tower has collapsed. Brilliant. Passive transfer limit is increased from 6 to 8. Okay, that unlocks a lot, which is quite nice. So this is puppets, right? Or is this W Corp? Because, so, right. We can also now do, this is Queen of Hatred. I don't want to do that, actually. Thanks. I don't want to do Queen of Hatred just yet. Thank you very much. How do we deal with them? We don't. Right. Okay, Malkuth, my friend. I remember there was something that we were going to give you that would allow you to deal more damage. Yes, I was going to give you Wedge, just because I thought it would be funny. And then this will allow you to quickly get me a puppet page. So all we want to do is... Oh, do we have to make it past this? Oh, we do. That's annoying. So we can't just do, the funny. And just, you know... I mean, we probably could. Gun is still pretty effective. That's a high rolling skill, actually. Yeah, no, okay, that's not working. Oh, both drop the okay, never mind, I can just... I'll just hard target one person. That'll work. Not hard, you don't have your page yet. No, not you. You. Gotta love the visual glitch, of course. Here we are. Take the shot. Take the shot. Yeah, no, that's not good. We need... I mean, I could just run Hod, frankly. Because, I mean, Hod is good enough by themselves to probably just kill one of them. Although this is a lot of people, actually. You have more than one floor. Forgot about that. I mean, I'm mainly just here to get the counter die to begin with. Brilliant, there we are. That's all I want. Now we die quickly. So, what I'm going to use this counter die for is I'm going to go kill Kim. I mean, can I just quit out of this? You'll forfeit the books. Oh no, let me just die. I mean, I'll have to forfeit afterwards anyway, but still. Wait, no, this means I'm going to need to die a lot. Because I can't just exit out here, can I? Leave. Does this mean I get it? I'm not sure if I get the book from that. No, I do. There we are. Game time. Right, okay. That is, whoa, very nice. Okay. Do we need 2 other nightmare books for... Okay. Let's just quickly... Who are you lot? You're... Who are you? I feel like I should know what this one is. Sweepers. Let's quickly... I mean, I can't grab a hauler until I rebuild Hod, but, I'll just shoot one of these things to death quickly. This is very good. We can get haulers from here. Ah, we didn't deal enough damage. Thankfully, really, neither can they. I know hauler only drops from Act 3, so we'll have to get there, but still. Oh, that's fair. Wow, that was abysmal. Okay, never mind. Let's just rebuild hold. Let's rebuild hold. Okay. Key page. I'm assuming we still want to run Olga. Just yeah, I don't see what else you'd do. Then what else do we want to add to Hod? Speed fire ideal plus one stag, not really good. I would like to add Unrelenting back, actually. And then we get 2 more things, so... Something to do with Slash? I don't really care about Inflicting Bleed. Do I really want to get extra strength to 50% chance? Not really. It's Oscar's page with all the passive. Oh yes, I can do that now, can't I? Reverse attribution. Let me quickly reverse attribution of Olga. And then bookshelf. Right, okay. So now we have speed, we've got Unrelenting, Piercer, all this Pierce stuff. We want... Where are you? Did I scroll past you? Let me just go. Olga. I would like margin, thank you. Then we need Lone Fixer. Then we want Keeping in Stride. Keeping in Stride, and then I can get one other 1-cost thing. Should be pretty good. Maybe we can get a Patron Sweepers. We probably could. But for now, we're working towards Kim. We will get a book from them, so we can summon Kim, but... Just looking through here for things. I mean, we win a lot of clashes, so... Something out against Ruina Mallows. That's actually a pretty fair one, actually. Yeah, sure. You know what? Guardian's pretty good. The drip. Endured, Pierce, normal to everything else. That might be slightly problematic, but... we get more health, we get more stagger. Pretty good. So, to summon Kim, it is... Because this will... No guests available. Okay. So, this will summon... Is this Crying Children? No, 8 o'clock circus. I'd rather not fight them at the moment. You are... Not really sure if I can fight these guys yet, but I'll quickly nuke one of them, because they're low on HP. Well, not nuke, but, you know. Summon, yeah. Oh, I... Got to actually give her cards. That'll do it, that'll do it. That's, yeah. You're there. Right, so, first things first. Reprocess flesh. How many? Oh, only one. Okay. Is automated movement any good? I mean, that looks pretty decent. I mean, a lot of these look pretty decent, to be honest. Mannequin. It's pretty good, too. Oh. Okay, let's pick up them. I'm going to pick up 2 cleanups. Just because I like having light regain. Counter evade die will not end at defense die unlike normal evade die. Ooh. That's fun. I like that. And let's get some more 2 costs, because 2 costs are like the bread and butter of this deck. Where were they? Okay, so Faint Memories. 2 Faint Memories, 2 Sharpened Blades. Brilliant. Rightio, let's quickly get some stuff from these guys. I do have margin on her. Yes, margin is there. Okay. Is it a good idea to just go repress flash here? That would only trigger against one person. Got a lot of 2 costs, so it might be more worth it, to be honest. Do we not main Yasuo? Yasuo doesn't have enough power scaling yet. In my opinion, Pod is still... Because, I mean, instantly +2. We get the +3 from strength. That's an instant +5 to all offensive cards. It is a quite blunt-heavy deck, but I do think that it's better to do this. Go automated movement on you. And then I want to feint... Can I not feint memories with automated movement? Ah, that's annoying. Because I'd like to... I think it's better to do that, and then feint memories... you know what, feint memories you as well. Why not? Yeah, sure, okay, just max roll. That's fine. Anyway, yes, I don't think Yesod's good enough at the moment. I don't think his ego pages are that good. I mean, I might be horribly mistaken, but, like... we get hit a lot, that's a bad idea. Covering 15 HP is pretty decent, but otherwise not very good. In one rhythm... Yeah, in one rhythm... And that... Not sure if that's good. Offensive dice gain 1 to 3 power, offensive die roll 1. That's a terrible thing for us. So I do still think we stick with Hod. I might want some more 2 costs, because the amount of 3 costs is choking me. But maybe I'm just using them wrong. Let's go with something we can just kill quickly, because this isn't really our deck. We're doing this to get to Kim. All we're using Persistent. Great, okay. Automated movement on you then. Yeah, please just keep max rolling. I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah. Yeah, no, just all keep max rolling. Thank you. Wow, 8. That is insane. Okay, automated movement. Then... Oh, I can't use 2 things with automated movement. It is better for me to... Wow. Yeah, I'm just screwed whatever way I turn here. Somehow I don't think this is the right one to do. Because... Okay, so we've gotten a page from them. No way in hell I'm doing 8 o'clock circus. I mean, I could realistically just... Like... You know... Hello, Malkuth. I once again need your services. I know you're not too good at the moment, but you've got 2 speed dice, and I really don't need to deal that very much damage. You really just have to kill someone, and that's about it. So... Never mind. Is that enough damage? I think the critical thing is they can't deal enough damage to me to stagger. I say. If I quickly give Malkuth some pierce damage up. Or... You... And you? Ah, that would have been fun. I mean, actually, that's just a better version of that. Well, I mean, we don't really need to be infinite. We could have... We can put other things on it. Ah, I'm not sure. What about passive snipe? Yeah, what about it? Are any of you particularly weak to stuff? No, not really. I'll go for you then. So close. Okay, there's that book. Thank you, game. Remember, range pages always go first. Brilliant. Thank you, game. Anyway, we die here, but let me wait for us to die because I'm not sure if books save. Right. Let's just burn them. So we don't have Eugen yet. We'll get to Eugen later. Flashing Strike is pretty good for us. Actually, these are all pretty good for us. So, hold. Let me get rid of one automated movement for you. Get rid of 2 faint memories. Flashing Strike is actually very good. Let's get 2 Flashing Strikes, and then maybe Puppet Blockade rather than Cleanup. I just realized. That's just better for us, I think. And then Flying Sword, maybe? I don't want Extreme Edge. Another Flashing Strike with 10. Let's go for Flying Sword. See if this works. Oh, and here we go. The man himself. Let's see if this build can do anything to stand up to him. Otherwise, we're going to have to send in the guns again. He endures Pierce, and he's got Unrelenting, so that would not work. We are an Overnight Man now, yeah. So how exactly am I on Clash lose, add to claim their bones there? I don't think I'm going to clash with that, frankly. Flying Sword. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, great. Ow. Okay. Automated movement, puppet blockade on you. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, that's very good. I like having an evade in back. Yield my flesh, it's again, probably fine. Slash dice power. What? You didn't lose the clash! Why did you get to claim their bones? Right, okay, looks like I'm not clashing with you. Would have loved an evade right now. Never mind, I've got that. Brilliant. Claim is in his base deck. Oh, interesting. I think it's better to just let them hit me. Honestly. Never mind, I was hoping the evade would go first. I used the wrong thing there, I think. Because there's no way we survive the next turn. Oh well. You have my flesh and them something if one side add a ton of power to make sure. That would be terrible. The point of it is that you one-side it. the entire point of Yield My Flesh is that you're not supposed to clash it. So it would make no sense to incentivize you to clash with it, because you're not supposed to. It might be good, actually, to just rush down killing one of these guys to get their slash cards to then go after Kim with. Kim isn't exactly a roadblock, I just want to kill him. Because I think it's useful. Because once we have Kim's page, things start looking out for us. Told you. I mean, that's... No, I'm not going to win that clash. We can only max roll or min roll. There is no in between. Ow. 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 Okay, you know what? I think it may be beneficial for me to just send Malkathin to, Master, you say that that's a go, but that's just forcing somebody into a certain thing. You then have to put a block thing. I don't think that's good. I think it works the way it is. It's there to stop you clashing blindly. It's not there to force you into a particular deck to play. Anyway, didn't know range pages go first. So close. Close. Thank God I've got no grind. Right. What are you weakest to? Pierce? So it's a better idea, yeah, indiscriminate shots into take the shot. Oh, so close. Let's see if we get staggered here. Overthrow is a good... 2 people using Overthrow is a good pick for us, actually. Yeah, there we go. Great. And then we nod another step twice. Even though that's overkill, I just want to make sure they're dead. Anyway, we quickly die here now, and this means we've got access to the slash dice there. Which means it is time to make HOD almost at peak overpoweredness. There is only one thing that can make them more overpowered, and that's giving them Kim. But the problem is we then need to kill Kim. Also, did you just get... How have you not gotten that before? I know it'll do basically nothing, but... 5% chance to boost Pierce stagger damage by 1. No way, such a use... Why are they all useless? I don't understand. It's basically insulting to get one of those, because they do nothing. It's like, yeah, it looks cool. That's about it. Which leads to the best of them literally just being +1 health, +2 stagger. Not you. You. Okay, so. Overthrow, thank you. I would like Overthrow. But I don't know what to replace for Overthrow, because I like those. Slay, I will be immediately taking over them. I mean, Overthrow's quite worth it. I think merely on Twitter. It's basically make you know when to lose Clash and when to win them. No, it's not. It's for gun. You can do that, however, gun. Why pay attention to the mechanics of a boss when gun? Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Great. Okay. So... frankly, screw you. My own Slay and my own Acupuncture. Yeah, that went about as well as I thought. His Slay, I mean, he had time, he had his ramping from the start, so, you know, slightly unfair. Flashing Strike. Is really nothing going for... I mean, I can Flashing Strike that. I don't have enough light anymore to do anything, but oh well. Wow, no, I didn't want to use my attack that was slotted against a 5-speed person. No, why would I? Right. I probably should get somebody who endures slash, considering, well, you know, they have a little bit of slash in their kit. And let me acupuncture that. We tried this without having no grind on. Several. Several. And it wouldn't be fun. It would just be miserable. Yeah, this is a decent health to be at. I mean, we're like higher than 15, but, you know, I'll take it. That's a lot of bleed, though, actually. That's far too much bleed, to be honest. Yeah, that was far too much bleed. Also, 5? Only 5? How much time did Temeri take? Lots. If I had to guess, 4 to 5 hours? Also, I don't think this deck is working. I think it's got too many expensive cards, not enough cheap cards. Oh, I probably shouldn't have clicked that leave button twice. That's going to do funky things. Let me drop a Slay in favor of Acupuncture, to be honest. I think Acupuncture is pretty good because it allows us to, you know, get slash damage up, even if it's pierced to begin with. Okay. You know what, actually? I know you've got Acupuncture, but so have I, and I've got Slay as well, so that should work out in my favor. There we are. Like I thought. Ow. Yeah, no, I definitely need to get somebody who's slash injured. Alright, let's check out pages. Select my pages. Right. You do not. You also do not. You... How the hell do I have you? How the hell do I have you? Huh. Oh, wait, no. I mean, yeah, but also... I think Emma might be the better choice here. No, they're weak slash. They endure slash. Great, okay, I'll take you. We start with slightly less HP, but equally, I don't particularly care. Right. Margin. Oh, this is very good now, because we get margin twice. Effectively, because, where was it? Oh no, that was Emma, and we can't use Emma. Although, it would be interesting to use them... No, not Revert Attribution. Who else do we want? We want, I mean, we could just take Respiration. I think it's good enough to have. Although, nah, maybe not. We want... Keeping in stride. What else do we want? Loan Fixer. Thank you for reminding me. Which leaves us enough room for a random 1 cost. Honestly, Guardian might be pretty good. Yeah, sure, why not? Now we go here. Press for flash automated movement. 2 flashing strikes. 3 acupunctures. Pop-up blockade. You know what? I might also take a slay. +9 stagger resist. How exactly would I go about doing that? Blockade. Flashing strike. Ow. It's fine. Okay. Wow, I wish I could have Mind Hauler right about now, eh? None of you will give... Right, okay, fine. Wow, that's annoying. I really would have liked that back, actually. Wow! Okay, both of my evades failed. Thank you, game. I love when that happens. Thank you, game. It's my favorite thing in the game, frankly. What symbols are there? Curiosity. 5 or more status effects applied to the character at once. Defeat Philip in both... No. During the first episode of Street, let off to them with a single character. I could do that. Other myth level general receptions 5 times. Oh, that's quite easy to do. Activate Persisting. We'd need to kill somebody else for that. But, anyway. Right. I don't think the effort to get the symbols is worth it, to be honest. Slay and then acupuncture on you. I wish there was somebody who had stagger resists for this. Nah, we're about to get staggered there. That's not gonna work. Because anybody who stagger resisted slash here would be very useful. Because the health isn't the issue, really. It's the stagger. Yeah. Spend 12 hours on Philip points, spend 50 minutes for 12. One of them involves beating Philip again. So no, I will not be doing that, actually. Thank you. I have already spent over 12 hours beating Philip. I will not beat him again. Actually, I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm not insane enough for that just yet. Call me back when I'm in the mental institution. Right. Ow. That's fun. Thank you for max rolling twice, by the way. Let me check. Is there anything better I could give Pod at the moment in terms of these? No. I mean, that's something like... I can't believe I've never done that before. Stagger resist too. Nothing there. No. Yeah, that's probably better, actually. We go again. I'm disabling that, actually. Yeah, that works. Look, I understand I'm mostly insane, but I do still care somewhat about the look of a character. Especially with the ads instead of... That's a fair point you raised, to be honest. Right, great. Thank you, Kim. No, I did want to just be directly staggered by you. That's precisely what I wanted. Thank you for dealing like 50 stagger damage to me, Kim. Right. Okay, that's fine. A little bit less damage. And then acupuncture staggers us. Brilliant, thank you. Yeah, I don't understand why we're getting staggered so much more now than we were before. Are we just getting unlucky? Is that it? I genuinely have no idea why that's happening. Okay, that's good. We've gotten a good start. Okay, that's fine. Has no stagger resist. Okay, that makes sense. But I mean, Olga doesn't have any stagger resist either. I hate you, Kim. I don't think we have any slash stagger resist key pages. Nothing there. That's slash weak. Slash weak. Oh. Hanafuda. Oh. We could go for Hanafuda. We would solely be using them for their ability, but I think it's worth it. And then we... So let me just hold on. Save current setup. Just 4, yeah, that works. Key page, revert attribution, empty bookshelf, Hanafuda. Load for import, yes, thank you. Loan fixer. Margin. Keeping it in stride. And then we need, Guardian. Right. Okay. Let's see how this works. We are blunt weak, but they don't deal blunt, so... The passives do suck, but who cares? It'll do... It's here for a job. Because now we effectively have double the stagger. And the stagger was the main thing that was killing us before, so... You know, I'll take it. Because we were always just about getting staggered anyway, so... Dante. How do we get Dante, though? Oh, do we have Dante? Not sure if we do. Automated movement on you. And I don't have enough. Screw it, let's see if this works. Did not work. Never mind, it worked. We're gonna die. How do I stop the damage then? We'll see. Hold on, where is Dante? I mean... Is this them? No, that's Hana... What do you mean that's Hanafuda? What are you doing here? Huh? Strange. Let's check any more key pages. Oscar, no. Melly, definitely no. No, no, no. Injured, but not both. Injured, but not both. Weak. Salvador, we're getting far too down the list now. Leeway, definitely not. Injured. Is that worth it? I mean, it's really no worse than Hanafuda, to be honest. It's actually better than Hanafuda. Other than the speed rolls, it's better than Hanafuda. Which is strange. The mustache now fits. It now looks like she's doing a cosplay that doesn't quite fit. Right, margin, loan, eating, guardian. Right. Did you expect to see Hanafuda in Library Ruina? Well, the first time I played Library Ruina, no, I didn't expect to see Hanafuda. I didn't really know that. I didn't know who they were. I didn't expect to see them there because I've already fought them. I fought them in Urban Plague. In Limbus? No, I didn't really expect to see them. But, I mean, I don't really expect to see many characters from this game. Ow. Ow. Please stop max rolling. Okay, thank you. Ask and you shall receive. Right. So just clash the ads, really, is what we're settling here. Oh wow, okay, but screw me then. Let's see if I can survive this. Yes, okay. Question is, do I have an evade thing strong enough? If I have automated movement, I think I'm good. I do not, so I am dead. Unless... It may be more worth it to do that into a sleigh on you. Never mind, that sleigh won't be able to clash anything ever other than that. So, you know, sure. Okay, the evade works. They normally never do that. Oh, stagger on Chem, okay. Okay, hold on. We're in with a shot here. Reprocessed flash. Acupuncture, which means we're gonna get staggered here, I think. Which is a shame, but oh well. If that had been automated movement, then we wouldn't have been staggered here, but... Oh, wait, counts as reuse. Okay. I entirely forgot that happens. I entirely forgot that was the main reason why you use counters, to be honest. Right. That's a shame. If that evaded work, then we'd be in the money here. But as it is... Damn. Close. That was a good run. Hello, Angela. Right, okay. Ooh, good start, good start, good start. Okay, hold on. Locking in. I just realized it was a terrible idea to go from after he'd used Overthrow, but oh well. Oh, and that didn't even clash. Okay, that was useless. Which just shows how good of a start it was, considering we still didn't get staggered. Does Singular hurt? Does he do more with Singular? Oh, he does. Oh, I forgot about that. Right, so I'm dead here. No way in the world I'm not dead here. Because I can't evade that. Which means I get staggered and then I die. The problem you've made there is Netzach can't clash. Whilst in theory, correct, Netzach can't clash. So, no. Okay, Does someone counter dice? Dice single still activates. Okay. Good to know. Kim, you can stop max rolling. Kim. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Close. Brilliant. And then we don't die to that. Okay, I think the bleed kills us. But it's still pretty funny that we've managed to last this long. And then there's to claim their bones. So that is it for us, basically. But it is still pretty funny that we managed to last this long. Do we have endurance? No. No, we don't. Okay, we get better each time, I think. Or at least luckier each time. That's how that works, right, chat? Gambler's fallacy? I don't know what gambler's fallacy is. Right. Oh, okay, good start. Apparently we do get luckier each time. You try? Nope, we're not trying Netzach. Netzach is worse than Hod, flat out. Hod immediately from turn 2 onwards gains +2 strength. It's, like, there. So we have... I don't know what that +4 is from. It's from something. Don't know what gave me that, but, So you've got Lone Fixer, and then you've got the +2. So, Netzach is worse. As funny as he is, he's not worth it. Automated movement on you. Puppet blockade on you. Ow. Ooh, stagger. Brilliant. Let's get Slager's +1 power. Oh, okay. That'll be it then. Okay, let's do that there. Do I want to acupuncture you? Not really, no. Staggered, oh brilliant. Oh, okay. Thank you for that back. Don't know why I turned into an owl there, but you know what? Let's not worry about it. That's... Oh no! Kim is using that move! Whatever shall I do? Just not attack him. Brilliant. Thank you, Kim. Brilliant. Wow, he has basically no light now. Yeah, a little bit of damage there. Kill them. You kill them. And just as it is in Limbus, you're left with only Kim. Oh, the music. Fuck. Okay. Oh no. We're basically matched. I think it's better to let him have that. Oh, we stagger. Okay, brilliant. Endurance triggers, I don't care, because now it's the next turn. He's still staggered, we win. Okay, that's just cruel. You didn't need to kill him that much. Okay, there. Whew. Brilliant. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is very good for us. Because now we get Bamboo-Hatted Kim's page, and this thing is pretty fun. I think I'm going to enjoy this. Right, here we are. Thank you, Walter. You actually were surprisingly very useful. I don't know why I didn't just undo attributions, but okay. Bookshelf, key page, Bamboo-Hatted Kim. There we are. Now, what do we want? We want Lone Fixer. We want Margin. Still, because we will probably never run out of use for Margin. Then it's Keeping in Stride, Guardian. Lone Fixer, Margin, Keeping in Stride, Guardian. Huh? How come we not? Are we putting too much stuff on here? How are we putting too much stuff on here? I mean, I understand 4, but... okay. But Salvador's... Am I going mad? Max passive limit. You're not allowed 3. You're allowed 4. Oh, his base key pages have... Right, okay. Frankly, that's not that useful, to be honest. Is there anything better than Keeping in Stride, then, for 2 cost? I mean, we've got, like, leftovers that we could use instead. The fact that he has so many pages we run out of space is brilliant. You know what? Is that... No, Keeping in Stride's better. I think we just take the fact that we've lost one. We don't have Health or Mind Hall yet. We'll get them later. Okay, to claim their bones. Let me build this. So, Overthrow is quite useful. This is a... Yeah, that's fine. Then we want... 2 Flashing Strikes. Where are you? Acupuncture. Actually, we want an acupuncture and a sleigh. That's a lot of 2 costs. Which might be an issue for us, especially because then we don't fit up at blockade in. I might drop a... I'm gonna drop that. Overthrows a death wish. That's a fair point, actually. I'll drop that. I get another acupuncture. Actually, no, I don't want another acupuncture. I want another sleigh. Yeah, yield is very funny, ignoring the fact that it can never lose. Right. So I probably shouldn't use it, to be honest, considering there is 0 chance I can lose a clash with it. I think I remembered losing a clash with it once, which is, you know, pretty funny. Puncture you. Ow. That's fine, it's the first turn. Wow, that was annoying. It's the purely RNG stage. Great. I would like... I mean, Repressed Flesh wasn't exactly what I was going for, but I'll take Repressed Flesh. I would have preferred that other one that has an evade, frankly. Yeah, that's why. Seriously considering making Archipelago mod for LobCorp. If you would, I would absolutely get a video made on it. If you could do that thing where you do you know the because Archipelago works with multiple randomizers, right? If you did, and I'm saying this genuine as a promise, if you make an Archipelago mod that manages to link LobCorp and Ruina, I will make a video on it. Because that's brilliant. I would love to do that. I think that would be so fun. An Archipelago mod it's a randomizer that links games. So you know how like normal randomizers have random items within the game? An Archipelago has randomizers between games. So if you could play with one that hooks up between, I mean, yeah, LobCorp and Ruina, that'd be brilliant. I would absolutely play that. That would immediately go... That, like, okay, I know the stream schedule currently just to show everyone this... I mean, it literally... It's just Ruina. But it's game FPS dropping. That's a visual glitch it does on there. But yeah, if you were to make that, instantly, I would try and... First of all, I would ask, Valvada to try it out, but otherwise I'd get Kiwi to play, and then we do that. How far have we come since Singing Machine? We have Kim now. I'm not sure if I built them the best, but we have Kim. Flashing Strike you. What about Deltarune? Deltarune is tomorrow. I think. Yeah, Deltarune is tomorrow. And actually, I've got LobCorp Egoless on the weekend booked in, but... Yeah, the Archipelago would go straight to the top of the list. Let's get automated movement, actually. I think that's pretty good. And then pop-up blockade you, I think. Brilliant. Because that can then evade everything, even defensive cards, which is... That's insane, by the way. That is actually mental. Could you imagine if that persisted between attacks? It would actually be insane. Just say that again. Deltarune tomorrow! Okay. All dice the user plays lose 2 power for that. Yeah, okay. I love gambling. That's one of my favorite pastimes. This truly is one of the stages of all time in Limbus Company. I mean, yes, this is one of the stages in Limbus Company. Thank you. I love RNG deciding randomly that it was actually my time to die there. And hopefully one of these... Yeah, okay, cool. I'll take 13 HP. Repurpose flesh you. Acupuncture you. Yeah. There we are, brilliant. Okay. I think we are going to die here to the first person to hit us really, but... Oh no, oh. Please stop max hitting, thank you. Right. I genuinely don't know how we're gonna survive all of this. I don't think this is... I mean, I'm assuming one librarian can clear this, I just don't know how they would. Because meal is very helpful. But otherwise, it does feel like we're basically just praying. You know, not get trash collected. Mind and Health Hauler. That would be great. Could you exactly inform me on how you plan on getting Mind and Health Hauler? I would like to know how you plan on doing that. Yield my flesh. Brilliant. Right. Okay, we're fully ramped now. Right. Oh, they died. Please gambling. Okay, great. Make it to the first wave and tunnel. Yeah, I guess that's a strategy. Okay, there we are. Works. Staggered, so we get a little bit of health. Right. Okay. This is really annoying, actually. I don't like them having light. That seems problematic for my continued existence. Uh-oh. Right. I mean, not light, having multiple die. That seems really problematic for my continued existence. Right. Maybe. That might work. Brilliant. Okay, so... No, because that'll then get... Flashing Strike here. Slay that and hope I get lucky. Aye. Brilliant. Brilliant. You've got to be kidding me. Right when I need it to not fail me. Okay, automated movement in all fairness is actually pretty good, because we attack automated movement with this, and then it evades all of that and gets us basically all of our life back. Never mind, we just kill them. Okay. That works too, I suppose. Okay, one down. I don't know how we're gonna do 3. Considering we were basically permanently on the edge of life there. Uh-huh. Right. Do it again. Right. Repressed flesh... No. I see the issue. Ah. I can't get rid of the RNG one. Thank you. Oh yeah, Unrelenting is recharged. That's true. Oh, it's a turn for gambling, I see. Okay then. Do I feel lucky? No, not really, actually. No, not particularly. And yeah, no, I thought that would happen. 4 HP is not a lot. It's fine, we have Unrelenting. Okay. Which one of you is... I kind of want automated movement to activate against them, but I know it won't. That's the best person to have that activate against. And then I just choose who I want to clash, I suppose. You, kind of, to be honest. I think I am dead here, because our Unrelenting didn't activate at a good time, particularly. That doesn't help. And then we die. Close, close. And then I don't have any of the builds set up, because why would I have other builds set up? Would the heal 5% passive help? What's that? Good claim with that. That is true, actually. I don't really use... Oh. I don't really use Yield My Flesh. Right. Slay... Right. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here for the day. Potentially. Also, what do you mean by the 5% actually? Hold on. Just quickly. We don't have any recovery. Well, that's a lie. We do have recovery. Hello, I'm doing good. You've, sadly, you've just come at the end of the stream. What? Sweeper page. Oh, is it? Sweeper page? Which one? Hold on. Why do we not have any sweeper pages? Hold on. Okay, today's... Yeah, thank you. I mean, if you want to watch... I would definitely recommend watching the, Definitely recommend watching the VOD of this one, because we managed to beat both Lovetown... We managed to beat Lovetown, Sing Machine, and Kim today, which is like a record number of battles. But yeah, Corpse Clip 6 is not good. Extract fuel is an interesting idea, but... Let's go about what's the progress. So far, our progress, we have defeated all of Canard, obviously, all of Urban Myth, all of Urban Legend, all of Urban Plague we defeated today. We managed to defeat, not you, Lovetown. Defeat Lovetown, and then we defeated Kim in Urban Nightmare. Is the revive card in the normal sweeper book? I don't think so. I'll check, but I don't think it is. No, it isn't. So yeah. With that, I will be calling it a day here. Thank you all for dropping by. Today has been really good. So yes, tomorrow there will be Deltarune. Tomorrow. Oh, okay. I'm just going to say, join the Discord, because the Discord has a full list of the stream schedule, so I don't need to, repeat it. And please do consider subscribing. Genuinely, I mean, it helps out a lot, because it actually gets the videos recommended to more people, and it also means that you get to see, more suffering in the future. But anyway, with all that said, I'll see you all in the future. Bye for now.